Happy Monday. Hope y'all didn't miss me too much. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Feels like forever since I played this again, but I happen to know that this next part of the game is one of my favorite parts, favorite areas, favorite locations. Has some pretty sassy characters, if I do say so myself, and I can't wait. But what I will wait for is a little explanation. I'm not using the VTuber today. As you can see, I'm just a little smug boy. Something's in the works, don't you worry. I just thought, with Great Ace Attorney coming out this week, I get everybody used to using this solution in order to not be too distracting during that playthrough. I'm gonna start with Great Ace Attorney 2, by the way, so if you haven't watched 1, go watch my playthrough on YouTube. It's probably the video on my YouTube channel that has the most views, period. If I had known that, I would have put more effort into the first day I played it, because I split it with Kingdom Hearts 3, and I was pretty tired. But anyway, you may notice we're in the desert. You may notice, you know what? You know who awakens in the desert? I'll let you figure it out. But a side effect of me not using my webcam today is you don't know. Y'all don't know. I've been making some gains. I've been working out. I've been, if I do say so myself, getting a little swole. All right, okay. Let's play the game. Kamen Rider brought to my attention that there's some sort of rooster fighting manga going on. I am kind of interested in reading it because he's told me that it feels like some sort of crossover between One Punch Man and frickin', was it? He said it was something else that I follow. Maybe it's Dragon Ball. Maybe it's My Hero Academia. Whatever it is, it's fancy. It's goals for me. So yeah. While I'm not a swole boy, I got a sword. And we used that sword last time to defeat the Earth, Wind, Water, Heart Temple. Beats me. Maybe at some point in development they had made a whole Earth Temple and fused it with a Fire Temple. Whatever it was actually pretty well designed. I liked it. Besides me not realizing I could crawl under a hole. That's me. But yeah, time to go back to Skyloft. I haven't even seen the sky since the last time I played. Feels like a long time ago now. So let's take care of some business up here. Probably first thing we need to do is repay some debts to the Lumpy Pumpkin. We did break their chandelier after all. Oh yes, we did get the last pan pizza. We gotta slap that in as well. Let me see what's on the map. Let's head over to what's closest for now. Let's make a route around, actually. What I want to do is I want to get these goddess chests, because I didn't even open one last time. And we can go around and get to the Lumpy Pumpkin on the way. Let's do it. Nate, what's up? Welcome on in. What did you come into? You came into my future self, showing off his gains. Just being humble about it. Quote unquote humble. Da 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 da. I hope that doesn't get me DMCA'd. Besides that, it's just a bunch of chill Skyward Sword. How are you? How is everybody? It is a little weird. I usually rely on Monday to be like oh yeah, how was everybody's weekend day? But I know how everyone's weekend was because I streamed yesterday. Also feels a little weird to not really get rest, but it's fine. Please don't work out too much. It's not gonna be tender. Don't worry, that's what mallets are for. Ow. Oh, I forgot about this island. This is one of my favorite mini games in all of Zelda. Listen to this place. Look at this place. I forgot Peter runs this place. Sir, I think your uniform needs changing about however many years ago it used to fit.
Whoa, is that you, Link? Never thought I'd run into you here. This here is my secret spot where I come to work the kinks out of my sword arm. There's a time I was the most popular guy in all the Skyloft. Folks were always cheering me on like it was a parade. But as you know, time passes. And I'm not the young buck I used to be. I eat when I get stressed, and I'm worried about my darling daughter all the time. I mean, look at this belly.
Well, at least he owns it.
So that's what drives a fella here to chop some bamboo. Let me tell you, there's no way to sweat off. There's no better way to sweat off those pounds. Here's an idea, Link. Why don't you try slicing some bamboo?
Sure. Maybe I'll become like Twilight Princess Link and get all chiseled. Spectacular Hector, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Nice avatar. It's what I'm using for now. If you missed the explanation, this is what I'm going to be using throughout the playthrough of Great Ace Attorney 2. Comes out tomorrow. Weird day to come out. It's going to come out on a Tuesday. I didn't realize that until I knew the end of July was coming up, and I saw, wait, doesn't that still come out? Oh, 27th. 27th? I think I'm just used to Nintendo. Always coming out Thursday night for me. Friday, technically midnight.
There's the spirit. Chop away, boy. Hold up a second. Get your horses holded. There's gotta be a way to spice things up a notch or three. Yeah, that's the ticket right there.
What? Chop the one bamboo.
You're going to take a swing at whittling down that big old bamboo right there in the middle of the room. Thing is, see, it's a contest to see how many cuts you can make before it hits the ground. If you're good enough, you'll stroll out of here with the prize. It'll cost you 10 rupees to see what you're made of. You want to give it a try? It's not free? You have got to be pulling my leg. I told you there's a prize on the table. You think I'll do that just for popularity's sake? How am I gonna put food on my table if I let you play for free? If my family could eat popularity, they'd be stuffed full all the time, but they can't.
I'm sure there's a fan base out there for Beatrice, if O's connoisseur is to be believed.
What do you say? One try will cost you 10 rupees. You up for a challenge?
Hacker voice.
I'm in. All right then, get the slicing.
So Sapphire, what's up? Goku, hello. Samurai Warriors Friday comes out tomorrow? I didn't even notice. There's also something else that comes out tomorrow. Roll ends with you. No, go right. Hmm. 24, not bad. I think. I don't remember what the record was. It's a fast mini game, but as you can see, you're supposed to try not to lean it too much to one side or else it goes all the way off screen and you're like, well, I can't cut anymore. Oops. Question for the chat, what game are you most excited for tomorrow? As you can see, I'm excited for Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I'm just a little bit worried. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you all had a good weekend. Hope you're all doing pretty good. I'm just hoping that people realize that I'm going to be playing the second game tomorrow for Great Ace Attorney because I played the first one using the fan translation. I've been waiting for the second game for a long time. The same fan translators that made the first one did such a good job, and they were like already 2 cases through the second game. But as we all know, Capcom just like, hold my beer. Hold my grape juice, rather. And they're just, we'll do it ourselves in record time. Oh, it got leaked? Even better. Now we don't have to announce it.
Herlock Sholmes! Hold up there, son. You're all done. Let's count those cuts. Your score this time is 24. Oh, wait. That's what I'm talking about. You really brutalized that bamboo boy. Here's your prize.
He gave me a horde. This well-crafted horde is made of sturdy animal bone.
Horn. I want to see you do 28 chops next time, Lois.
Why do you keep calling me Lois?
Come on back whenever you feel like you might want to chisel out that short arm.
You know, it started out as a not at all sounding like Peter Griffin voice. But it's been accidentally evolving, and I don't know if I want it to get closer to Peter Griffin.
Want to try again? Need to blow off steam by mowing down a tower of bamboo? It'll only cost you 10 rupees. Not just any horn, but a monster horn.
Let me know how Samurai Warriors 5 is, y'all, by the way.
Alright then, get to slicing. Hey Lois, this reminds me of the time I taught someone to cut bamboo on a floating island.
No, 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 no! That's what you shouldn't do.
Kamen Rider, thanks for the raid.
Help. Help, Kamen. My Peter Griffin voice is evolving. If it gets too close, it might take over. Somebody stop me. Kamen Rider. Hector, thanks for shouting out Kamen.
Let's go, Kamen Raid. What's the objective? We are here to party.
Good. Good. That has the same energy as Zelda CDI. Good. Now you'll actually be Peter Griffin. You can't stop him. Ah, jeez. Ken already telling me you played the demo for Samurai Warriors. Combat feels amazing. Better cutscenes. Oh! So you're telling me that Koei Tecmo did something good? Heck yeah. You know, they've been killing it. Maybe they finally learned what makes their third-party Dynasty Warriors games so good. Let's try that again. How was Kamen Rider? How was Dragon Quest 3? I'm trying not to pay too much attention because I do want to play that game blind when the remake comes out. You've already played it on Game Boy Color, so... Wait a minute, what?
Well, look at that. Now that I take a gander at the thing, it's clear you got yourself a stubby little sword. You did mighty well considering that.
Stubby?
Not like my sword. My sword's pretty long. See, the longer the sword you got, the easier it is to zip through that bamboo like a loaf of warm butter. If you get yourself a longer blade in the future, come back and try again. You'll be surprised what a little extra steel can do for your chopping score. Come on back whenever you feel like you might want to chisel up that sword arm.
I did 24 the first time. I feel like 28 is possible. I feel like 28 is possible with this sword, because that's only 4 more. Expand sword. No, go right, go right, go right! I don't know what I did the first time. I did fine the first time.
No.
15 again. At least I get my money back. Alright, we're gonna give it one more college try. Because I haven't even done anything in the game yet. I don't remember when this minigame becomes accessible, but Comment says, do be going well. Some interesting things. Oh! Wait, did I cut the stump at the end and it counted? Oh, okay, sure. Good enough for me. I saw the counter end at 27, and I was so sure I had failed. And then in my last desperation, I'm going, "Aw, man!" Like that gif of Pikachu snapping like, Pika! I just saw the number go to 28. Oh, okay.
Hold up, son, you're all done. Let's count those cuts. Your score this time is 28. 28? I thought I counted 27.
Maybe feed a little bit of assistance for me. Like she grabbed hold of the blade and just one more.
Hoo-wee, a new record. Way to go, kid.
Yeah.
That's one humding-a-linger of a score. I only reached that number a few times myself. Here's your prize. It's a mystery prize, Lois. It could be anything, even a boat. Come on back whenever you feel like you might want to chisel up that short arm.
Nah. I didn't exactly see what happened, because I wasn't even looking at the screen. I think what happened is I did a spin attack at the end, and either it cut the stump, or it just barely grazed the piece of bamboo that was on the ground already. You know what? I'll take it. I can't pretend to know how this game was programmed. Yeah, that was pretty good. You know what? I attribute that luck to Kamen Rider rating on in. You're pretty lucky. Colonel. I need to head towards this marker, which means that island over there. Yeah, Kamen, you're probably gonna be my, the person I ask to do any sort of comparison to when Dragon Quest III Remake comes out. Because I think you're the only person I know who's actually played 3? Wait a minute! We got Jacks in the sky! They're cleaning up. Pretty good. How do you clean up the sky? Do you, like, sweep the clouds? If anybody could do it, I bet it's Jack Frost. Wait a minute! What a well-coordinated raid. Looks like the Jack Frost were cleaning it up. Rolling out the red carpet for Rim Mage. Nice timing, goo. Rim Mage, we just got assaulted by a bunch of flying Jack Frosts. You had to be there. Also, I got a silver rupee. How you doing? How's your day? How's your stream? I saw you were doing some art. Please, please never let me do a Peter Griffin impression. I just see the name P-Tier. Isn't his name actually like P-Tier? Like P-Tier Griffin? Anyway, what's up, Rim? Guys, go check out Rim Mage if you haven't already. He's a wizard, he's an artist wizard, and he plays lots of chill games such as Animal Crossing and Don't Starve, and he's been actually really into Raft lately. I played that game back in beta. That's a really cool game. I haven't really been able to check out because he streams usually while I'm at work, but I hope that's been amazing, Rim. How's it going, everybody? Also, nice second redemption. Caracia Dune, what's up? Nar Al, welcome on in. Rim, hello. Welcome, welcome. Aximin, yeah, long time no see. What's it? Peat Ear, he's a gardener. He works with a lot of peat moss that has like human ears in it. Don't worry, the Hylians are just trying to hide the evidence. Feel like a celebrity. Well, I feel like a celebrity after getting a Rim raid, that's for sure. Welcome to Skyward Sword, everybody. We just beat the second dungeon at the end of the last stream, and we just started today. Hope everybody's doing fine and dandy. Ooh, wait a minute. What's down here? How do I dive? I need to remember how to dive. Maybe I can't dive. All right, I guess I can't dive? Sorry about that. Yeah, hope everybody had a good time. Love the bouncing, talking chicken. That's just me. That's my webcam view today. We're bouncing, we're talking. Yeah. If you haven't been here in a while, I've actually had a VTuber up and running, but it used to be a April Fool's joke. It was never meant to be permanent, so I think it's about time I let it go and give myself some time to come up with a better one. One that's a little less creepy looking. Ooh, look at this! The freaking Blue Angels over here. Is that what they're called? The jets that fly over and do stunt shows. Motion control diving, head first, off couch. Oh, that's just something I do whenever I play Skyward Sword. Oh, look at the flower. Ow. I absolutely refuse to deploy the the sailcloth whenever possible. The game doesn't penalize me in any way. Alright, well, I killed the flower. Yup. Okay, we gotta be careful. Raft is still in beta? Still? After all this time? Man, last time I played it was in like 2017. Have they added any cool stuff though, Rim? Tell me everything, because that was one of the few survival games I was really interested in. I like the idea that you had this just base of operations that came with you. Ooh, treasure medal. If you carry this, treasure will appear more often. It's the perfect thing to take along on a treasure hunt. Nice. Is that just in my pouch? It is. Uh-oh. I almost just jumped off. Wait, why don't I jump off? They added so many good stuff. You don't know if it's actually in beta, but the story's not finished. I expect it. I don't actually know if all these survival games have plans these days anyway. Wait, if this is Pumpkin Landing, what is this? We'll figure that out next time, I guess. Time to get our lumps, if you know what I mean. I owe a lot of money to some pumpkin people. And, let's just say I don't want to get on their bad side. They added decorations, structural stuff to the raft. let me finish my thought. In all of these games about survival and base building, people usually come up with these like self-sufficient farms and factories that become the base of operations that people don't want to move away from. So it makes it kind of hard to want to go out and explore the world, at least in my personal experience. And I do see that every time Rim plays Don't Starve. He's got this whole setup usually. Every time I see him, it's like a different farm every time. I didn't realize it was possible to just get on top of the pumpkin. Oh, I needed to do that. There you go. No, that's not the... Ooh. That's not the goddess chest I was looking for. Gotta go find it. But with Raft, since it's a base that floats along with you, it's cool how you get to explore. More like you have to explore. Anybody want a pumpkin? It's fresh. And you can go ahead and build your super awesome floating factory in the ocean. That's what you got, isn't it? I bet. I totally bet. That's how it works. Put that pumpkin right in your mouth. I'm hoping that when it exploded, you got a little piece of that. It shared it with everybody, right? Glop. You'd love a pumpkin. Everybody gets a little piece. Has anybody ever tried pumpkin besides pumpkin pie? Like, actually just like the pulp? I think you have to cook it a little bit at least before it's human consumable. Something like that. I don't know, I've never cooked it myself, but I've tried just like the pulp. And it's pretty good. It kind of just tastes like pumpkin pie, which is probably why pumpkin pie is so good. You shouldn't look in other people's cupboards. I do appreciate that Skyward Sword puts a little bit of like custom stuff inside each and every cupboard. It's not the same interior every time. Like this one's got books and a little tanuki. Is that Tom Nook over there? And it's hard to tell, but there's like a little duck in between the alcohol bottles. You'd think that's like a special decorative like tequila duck. I wanna say so. Like you screw off the beak and then you pour out some special tequila. Nice. Fat pumpkin bed and the toasted seeds. My mom used to love eating the seeds for pumpkins. Whether it was squash seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. My parents' house was always like, there was always a little jar filled with just the seed shells because my mom would just like watch TV and eat, just snack on them while she was watching. And like, that's something I learned and I did throughout a lot of college. It's a very good snack, and it makes me nostalgic, honestly, combined with this music. Hey, look, I'm a chicken. I like eating seeds. What can I say? What can I say? Tequila. Sounds like a good brand. I'll trademark it. I'll give you a little bit of the profit, Rim Mage. Nice. Yeah. But besides that, hope you've been doing well in general. Yeah, welcome to Chill Skyward Sword time. At the beginning of these streams, I like to take care of the Aryans in Skyloft. If anything, I have a new appreciation for it because I'm streaming this game. I like... It's weird, when I first played it, I kinda didn't like that Skyloft was so separate from the world. But now it's just like, here's the comfortable part. And I can just chill on stream, and then when it's time to go do a dungeon, go down. That's kind of weird how that works out now. Oh, you're just here right in time. Just in time for another job, that is. Your next job was to help pick the pumpkins, and I don't want to hear any moaning or complaining. Fine. This game was Link beginning to have real sass. I'll tell you what. Well, this should be an easy one for you. Kina spends her afternoons picking pumpkins in the patch out back. Carry those to the storage shed. Kina can give you the details. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, but you can only work on the patch during the day. There's no telling what'll happen under the night sky. With my daughter, Kina. What? I won't tell. Link won't tell. He can't talk. Well, he can talk, but he only speaks in sass. The Raft developers are focusing on the story, giving you new stuff as the story advances. Oh, really? Are they doing it in, like, seasons or something? Alright, this is how I pick pumpkins, right? 1, 2... You know, I was really hoping that it could just, like, stack on like a kebab. Kebab. Kebab-a-laba-ding-dong. You can use honey to make biofuel. They are getting intense with it. I like, you know what? I've always respected the Raft devs. Devs. I hope they prosper. I also hope they have a roadmap because it's been in development for a while now. Chapters, huh? I see.
Oh, and your next job has been decided. Looks like you'll be helping with the pumpkin harvest. What a relief. Do you have any idea how heavy those pumpkins are?
Not very, if I can just, like, skewer them on my sword. Maybe Fee's doing all the heavy lifting. Or maybe it's the power of my spicy Joy-Cons. Have you guys seen this? I told y'all, I want to get this little hot sauce Joy-Con attachment. No context, I'm not even gonna tell you guys what game this is for. Don't worry about it, it's for every game. It makes your playstyle a little bit spicier. You put it in your fighting games and you just get that hot fire gameplay. I want to use this for Skyward Sword. And it'll make it the spicy sword.
Oh, that's a lot of spice.
Kamen Rider knows. Don't tell him, Kamen.
Oh yeah? You think this is gonna be a piece of pumpkin cake, do ya?
Pumpkin cake. Is it a Kamen Rider attachment? Might as well be. Since Kamen Rider found it first, I'll give all credit to him. Oh, speaking of Kamen Rider, actually, I have been made aware, since I am the master of everything egg, that there is also a I don't know why, but Tamagotchi's been going ham with collaborations lately. They did a Hello Kitty one, they did a Evangelion one, they did a Pac-Man one, and now they're doing a Kamen Rider one, where apparently he can evolve into the different Kamens. And it's okay if you don't know them, I don't know them either. That's what we have Kamen Rider for. He's the resident expert of himself. He can transform into each and every one of them, clearly. Look at that, it's all the forms. I want that one. I want that one right there. Kamen Rider X-Aid. That's the only one I really know. He kind of looks like one of those enemies from Dig Dug. With the glasses, right there. Yeah. I can't wait to see what the equivalent is for, like, if you guys had those Tamagotchis, the classic ones, sometimes they transform into just straight up, like, old men. If you didn't take care of them right, they just turn into an old man. Like a human old man. I don't know. I can't explain the workings of 90s virtual pets. That's just how they work. It's their biology. Didn't know Kamen was an Eevee. Oh, he's a man of many forms. Omelette, what's up, Viv? Oyajichi! That's him, the Oyajichi! Man! You know what I should do? I should stream that Tamagotchi Game Boy game. They had a Game Boy game. I had that instead of a Tamagotchi. Because you didn't have to take care of it all the time. You just played on your Game Boy when you want to take care of it. It's very cool. It just ate through batteries because I just leave it on all the time. Anyway, I'm carrying pumpkins. Also, welcome on in. Enigmatic Shark, hello, how's it going? You guys, I'm about to carry some pumpkins. Good thing I've been working out.
Let's make this interesting. How about you carry 5 pumpkins at once? You better take it slow, or you risk dropping them. Just get out there and haul those pumpkins.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it, pumpkin. I mean, I'll carry pumpkins.
Okay then, I'll show you where you need to carry the pumpkins.
You saw it the other day. Is it new? Kamen Rider made that apparent to me. I woke up to it, and I'm like, yes. Yes, please. That is me. I'm gonna break some eggs.
See that storage shed up ahead? Carry the pumpkins there.
Good, because I just killed a bunch of pumpkins over there. I need to replace them.
The trick to carrying several pumpkins at once is to walk slowly. If they start to lean right, move right. If they start to lean left, move left. Take your time and keep your balance. But if you panic and start to rush, well, you're gonna drop them. So, good luck. I don't need luck. I've got skill. And time. Pretty good. 5 pumpkins is easy peasy, baby. Nice. You know, I remember that being a lot harder. I think these Joy-Cons are a lot more precise than the Wii nunchuck ever was. Or maybe, you know, the power of Joy-Con drift has caused Link to have that perfect balance of speed and pumpkin care. Maybe. Look at all y'all with your eggs. You've been watching for a while, huh? Wait a minute. Van Goku and you'll be first? Now there's an idea. I just knew you'd come through. You managed to carry them all. I've had lots of experience, Kina. I carry eggs, I carry pumpkins, you name it. All these odd-shaped stackable farm products. I guess that means you're done carrying pumpkins. Thank you very much. Oh, twerk nothing. Wait. I should probably not stab her with my sword. I hope I can count on you when it comes time to harvest the pumpkins again, you strong knight, you. Oh, gosh. Gotta make me blush, ma'am. Every island has a different regional dialect, regional accent. This is the farm island, and over back on P Tier's island was Rhode Island. Impressive! You're done harvesting all those pumpkins. But don't celebrate yet. You've got a ways to go before you paid off that fancy chandelier. Who are you? Freaking, what's his name now? I forgot.
I still got a ways to go.
Rio Taro? Oh no, my Danganronpa knowledge is leaving me. Maybe that's a good thing, I'm not sure. Goofy! Now, I may be Goofy, but I'm not Goofy Gooferson. No, I don't have a son named Max. You must be thinking of someone else. Give me some time to think about what I need you to work on next. Just come back and see me. Yuck. Sounds pretty good. Man, who else is here? Hey, Link, wanna hear some worthwhile information? Ever come across those big rocks with holes while you're out flying? Well, there's a mysterious power or a vortex or something in them. If you fly through it, you'll get a temporary boost of speed. Skilled bird riders use this trick to get across that big sky quickly. That's a pretty good tip. It is amazing to me that Groos's flunkies, the two dudes who hang out with him in the beginning of the game, are actually characters with personalities that have nothing to do with Groos, honestly. I think they just hang out with him because they think he's cool. They're wrong. But they actually have reason, and that makes me respect them a little bit more. They're not just side characters. It's like every character in this game has a little bit of something that makes them more human, and I totally forgot the chest that was on this island. Let's go find it. Maybe it's on the second floor. Ba-ba-ba. Cool by association.
That's what they think.
Ow. Origination, howdy dowdy. Howdy. How are you doing? Yup. Welcome to the Pumpkin Island. Can I interest you in some pumpkin pie? Hope you're doing pretty good. Guys, can I get a shout out for Origination? He just had a fantastic stream of Breath of the Wild, playing a little bit Zora's Domain, Varuta.
Oh, heck yeah, Adventure Pouch.
Adventure pouch? Come on, grab your friends and put them in the pouch. It's an adventure pouch. And if you like voice acting, you might want to check him out. Definitely a lot better at doing Scottish accents. Someday I will learn. Someday I'll learn. Until then, I'm gonna fly over to this island over here. Yep, hope you're having a good day, sir. How have you been? How are you doing? Jump from Scottish to Irish. That's how it goes, isn't it? It's a little hard. Harder than you'd expect to jump between the two. If anything, I think I'm better at the Irish accent.
It's just that when I try to be Scottish, it turns into the other one.
Anyway, enough listening to my cringe. Ah! How are thou? And thou art I. We're taking care of errands in the sky. You and I, we shall fly till the day we die. But I don't mind. I'm well. How are you? Well, I'm doing pretty good. I was just saying that today, this week's schedule is going to be a little weird. For me, specifically. Because usually I try to schedule at least one day off. Get out of here, Twisters. What is this, Wizard of Oz?
Annie Am, it's a twister.
I usually try to schedule at least one day off. But tomorrow is when Great Ace Attorney collection comes out. And I'm going to be streaming the second game. I've been waiting for it for a long time. Whether it came from Capcom or whether it came from Scarlet Study. Well, you know, I don't think anybody could have predicted what would happen. Ow. Definitely not Herlock Sholmes, that's for sure. The Slockwing's in danger. As a fellow bird, I must give him room to breathe. Cut all this grass. Yeah, it's in the way. Why is my water up here? It should be down here. I almost just knocked it over again. Woo. So, this is not my usual VTuber. I've explained this a couple of times, but because of Great Ace Attorney, I am using this one. It's a little less distracting, I think, and it's a little more smug, I think. I'm working on a replacement. I can't promise when it'll happen, but it'll happen. Yeah. It's weird, you really hated the creepy chicken, but now you miss it. Thank you for telling me your honest feelings about my face. Wow. It's okay. It's okay, to be completely honest. I made it a little creepy on purpose because it was an April Fool's joke. It never meant to stay. I meant to make something a little cuter. So this time I promise I'll make the next one a little more bearable to look at.
Well, if it isn't Link, I'm so glad you're here. My bird got injured while I was out for a quick flight, and now he can't fly.
Oh, this bird has the most awesome hairstyle, though. Look at that ponytail. I mean, bird tail.
I somehow managed to make a crash landing here, but now we can't get home. I can't go home until my bird's better. I need medicine to get him healthy. Of course, it can't be human medicine. It has to be bird medicine.
Well, maybe I got some in my cabinet. All I got is bird Pepto-Bismol, I'm sorry. Instead of being pink goop, it's like pink pellets.
Hey, Link, I really need your help. Will you go get some bird medicine for me?
Well, of course.
Thank you. You're a real lifesaver.
Oriel.
My older brother has some bird medicine. Just go find him. He'll give you what I need. I bet he's probably pacing around the plaza. Huh? Really? You already spoke to him? That makes things easier. I'll be waiting for you with my bird.
Why does he have bird medicine, Oriel?
Oh, you know, he's actually a bird in disguise. It's the hot new trend. Birds are acting like humans in order to get more respect. But don't let him know I told you that.
It's okay. It's okay. I may know the feeling. My workplace still doesn't know I'm a chicken. If I look creepy like that, you may ask me to be myself in a haunted house. Look. Maybe. That's actually a pretty good idea. I'll charge for my services. I've been to several haunted houses before. It's kind of funny how I've been talking about Halloween stuff lately, even though it's nowhere near Halloween. But haunted houses are fascinating. My workplace used to do this thing where we put a haunted house kind of maze inside the office, and what we would do is we'd actually just dress up the server room. Probably not the best place to have it, but we'd like set up like tarps and whatnot to like cover the servers and make them look like the walls, and you'd go through a predetermined path while volunteers in costume would go ahead and scare people. I don't think it was actually the server room. I think it was the storage room next to the server room. Because if somebody got freaked out and bumped over a rack of servers, the site would go down. And you know what? Probably don't want that around holidays. That's for sure. Definitely the scariest thing that could happen on Halloween, I'll tell you what. The production server went down. Uh-oh! Somebody knocked into it. It might have been Jason, it might have been Freddy. Which one of you did it? That was a fun time. I remember one of my friends volunteered to be like a dead body on a table, and like not every time somebody passed by, like it's got to be every other couple of people to maximize the expectations. Like, oh, they're just pretending to be dead. They're not gonna come up and scare me, and then all of a sudden, boom! Great stuff.
What? You found my sister? Her bird's injured and can't fly? Oh, that's terrible. In that case, take her this as quick as you can. These are mushroom spores. They will heal the bird's injury.
Mushroom! Whoa. Spores from a giant mushroom. Where did you get this?
She uses this. It'll quickly heal the bird. She should then be able to make her one way home. Take it to my sister. You can keep the bottle. I'm counting on you.
I don't remember there being giant mushrooms anywhere in Skyloft.
Oh, hi. I wonder if, like, even before the cloud barrier opened up, just evidence from down there, maybe some spores, maybe an errant bird or two, sometimes makes its way up. And it's how we get these rare medicines and whatnot. Queen Miku already buying some Halloween stuff. Yep, not close at all. Look, it's summer, which means it's basically fall, which means that it's basically Halloween. I'll accept it. 100%. And yes, I did look up where Oriel was, because I was trying to find her last time, and I couldn't really. Wanted to make sure I got that out of the way. Lemonade Cafe. Haru's excited for Christmas. 5 more months! Only 5 more shopping months till Christmas. My favorite thing to do is to say, like, on December 26th, only 365 more shopping days till Christmas. Get your gifts now. Yeah, I mean, with, like, as much as we've been having to stay in, probably it was best to buy your presents as soon as possible, because who knows when's the next time you can get to go shopping at, like, a mall or anywhere.
Wow!
Wow! Your balloon from 4th grade probably made it to Skyloft by now. Ah, and the protection of the goddess stopped your balloon from losing helium. Helium is actually just the gas of the goddess. I don't mean like that kind of gas. I mean like it's magnetically attracted to the Skyloft. The air in Skyloft. That's why it floats. Science lessons with ManokAdobo.
Oh, mushroom spores! What a relief! You brought the medicine!
Here, take it.
Thank you! Now I can heal my bird's injury.
Growing up in a Filipino household, a lot of the time we just start thinking about Christmas as early as like August, September, because at least from the Philippines perspective, there isn't really any holidays until Christmas. Because you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you don't celebrate Halloween. Those are like Western things. So all you can look forward to is Christmas. Time to start the shopping season, you know? And you know, I'll learn a Filipino Christmas song for y'all, and I'll make sure I sing it this coming Christmas. How about that?
Now my poor bird should be healthy again in no time.
Just yeet it off the cliff and start flying.
Yep, you're all better. Ah! I was beginning to think we were doomed. You saved my life and my birds. We both owe you a big thanks. Sorry, I don't. How unbecoming of me.
No, I'll take that.
You'll take.
Yes, I will take the gratitude crystal.
Oh, okay.
Remember, they're all just like covered in phlegm. 5 crystals, baby. Uh-oh. Chickens are attracted to crystals. They taste like honey.
Oh no! Keep them away from the crystals!
Don't worry, I'll save you. Hot, 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 hot.
You haven't drawn your sword, Link. I know, I'm just pretending to.
Here we go. See you back in town. Whee!
Gratitude this.
Thank you for unleashing the horde enigmatic shark. I'll have you know, there's a fee to let loose those chickens, and you paid it. It was 5,000 super eggs. You did it. Congratulations. The costs are associated with wrangling them all up and bringing them back. It takes a while, I will say. Don't worry, I'm not the one who does it. We hired the Jack Frost to clean them up. It all makes sense now. Can I get a price check? Oh, yeah, I anticipated it. I remember. Can we get a shout out for price? Is it okay if I pronounce it price 13? Because I can't actually trill my R's. I'm very sorry. I tried my hardest, though. Ow. Welcome. How's it going? Not Real Eric, what's up? EarnFan69, nice. Welcome. How's it going? How was Breath of the Wild? Ooh, Seed Satchel. Thank you very much. I don't have space for this. It's gonna go to the item check. Well, I guess we're going to talk to Petrus right now, because that should be it for stuff in the sky. Let's make it back home. You know, people are making a big stink about the new amiibo enabling fast travel, but it doesn't actually even do that. I would love if there was actual fast travel where you just teleport to whatever island in the sky. Because, like, you know, Wind Waker had that. Twilight Princess has that. Anyway, enough complaining. How was Breath of the Wild, Price? How are you playing? I guess a better question is, how's it going? Is that your first playthrough? Is that master mode? Anything special or wild going on? I know Origination's in a playthrough of master mode right now, but however it is, I hope you're enjoying one of my favorite games. Hard for me to call it a Zelda game, honestly, because it's just so different. I can't wait to see what Breath of the Wild 2 brings. Because going back to play this, I've always said this is kind of like the polar opposite of Breath of the Wild. Saying nothing about the quality, it's really funny how this game is super linear compared to Breath of the Wild, very story-based. And they kind of both exemplify opposite ends of Zelda. And they're both good. They both do it well. It's just that, you know, they're just very different. $39.99, what a steal! Don't care what the sale sign says, $39.99. Trying to haggle with the employees at Target Origination. It's funny, people are complaining that this was $60, but it's only like 40-something at a lot of places right now. Like, go check online, honestly. Oh, you know what? Since we're going to a desert area, I feel like the Iron Shield ain't gonna be for us right now. I'm gonna check that in and take out the Wood Shield. Yeah! What a steal. You saved your horse from certain death? Pretty good, pretty good. Is it, did you name your horse? Is it your favorite horse? That was one of my favorite parts of Breath of the Wild. Just growing your stable, getting some unique looking horses. I used to have one. Well, this is actually pretty common. I think I even saw Origination do it during his playthrough. I used to have like a cookies and cream colored horse and named it Oreo, but I feel like everybody does that. I also had like a horse that looked like Epona but with inverted colors, so I called her a pony. Get it? A pony. Oh, hey, this is the item check, but I bet you're just here to check me out, right? Well, don't make a habit of it, okay? Anyway, you need to grab something or drop something off. Why don't you grab me? What? What's with you? Leave me alone if you don't want anything. I'm staring at a wall. A wall of muscle? I meant to say yes. Oreo made it different. To be fair, Origination, you did do it pretty unique. Miku's not a fan of Breath of the Wild. You love all the other Zelda games. I understand that Breath of the Wild was very experimental. I'm just hoping that they bring a little bit of the classic Zelda style back. Because while it was fresh, we need to have that sort of TikTok pattern, you know? And I don't mean TikTok the app. I mean like bring something new to the table, then build on it. Then bring something new, then build on it. That's the kind of pattern I'm talking about. I actually don't need the seed satchel, actually, so let's keep it like that. Okay, thank you. And while we're here, I think I can upgrade the shield. I hope so. Your horse's name is Boss Baby. What? I'm getting some kind of Boss Baby vibes from this. Hey, welcome to the scrap shop. Upgrade gear? Have you guys heard of the idea that there's like a person out there who has only ever seen one movie, and that movie is Boss Baby? Like, given this theoretical person, oh heck yeah, I can upgrade it. Given this theoretical person, any movie they see, whether it's Avengers or Rosebud, I mean Citizen Kane, or Casanova, whatever it is, anything would make them go, well, this is giving me some Boss Baby vibes. The point of that idea is like, you know, we shouldn't give people too much flack for saying like, oh, just because a game takes place in Tokyo, this is giving me Persona 5 vibes. We shouldn't like, we should give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe the only RPG they played is Persona 5 and they're just saying their point of reference. They're not trying to say like, oh, this stole from Persona 5. They're just trying to say like, oh yeah, this reminds me of this game I like. I hope you like it too. Wow, positivity. Please? Please, positivity? Woo. Yes, you believe that much regarding Persona 5. See, this is how we should be, like, acting. We should be, like, accepting people into fandoms and not, like, gatekeeping them. Also, Rexadecimal, how you doing? I know you've been playing Persona 5 Strikers in Merciless mode. I am very sorry, but I hope you've been having fun. Only film that Origination scene is chef. That's why you're a chef in Breath of the Wild. The pendulum swings, tick-tock. Hold on, here you go. Upgraded to a banded shield. Wow. The shield is much more durable than the standard wooden shield. Yeah. Well, Price, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you're still here, enjoy the stream. My name is Chris, if you're new. I like to play RPGs and Nintendo games, and sometimes visual novels. Great Ace Attorney 2 coming out tomorrow, I will say. And I like to do the voices, so come on in, hang out, chill. Enjoy the shield, it's very pretty. You upgraded to a banded shield. I already read that.
If you got anything else you want me to tinker around with, you just let me know.
You can barely do Strikers on normal. Strikers was definitely a time. I enjoyed the difficulty for what it was, but I did have to grind every now and then. Wait, can I still upgrade the shield even more? Doo-doo-doo-doo. This is my favorite part of the bazaar, by the way, because the music's got that... got that MIDI tuba saxophone to it. I guess baritone sax? Like, it's nostalgic to me because it reminds me of all those rare games. I need tumbleweeds and another monster claw. Got it.
Hold on now, you changed your mind? Well, then all the... It's fine.
I swear I'm not trying to waste your time, sir. Anything else new? Ooh, sir?
Oh, yes, my friend. I've got something new to show you. Today I was able to procure a fine small bomb bag. I do hope it delights you.
I got one, sir. You're a little behind the curve. You're trying to compete with free. And free is free. I got one from the Magmas. Pretty good. America Online at AWell.com. How you doing? Shall I scan the Ganondorf amiibo? I'll do it. I swear. Don't tempt me. New avatar thing? Well, you know, it's just my face. It's how my face be today. And I'm very proud of it. It's like, it makes me feel like this on the inside, like I'm gonna break some eggs. I've announced it. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time explaining it again, but I have got something in the works for the VTuber. Just you wait. I want to make it better. I want to make it cuter. I want to make it more aesthetic. Please scan. All right. I don't think it'll do anything, but let's see what happens. How do I scan amiibo again? Ba, 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 ba. Oh, here we go. In returns to the sky, use the sky. Sure. Do I just like scan anytime? The things I do. Where's that amiibo? Where'd I put that? I may not know where the amiibo went. I had it. Well, here's the Wolflink amiibo. I'm very sorry. Call fee, right? Let's see what happens if we scan the Wolflink amiibo. There's no return point. Only when you've used... Oh, come on. Man, it feels like amiibo have gotten the short end of the stick lately. It used to be like, at least when you scan something, the in-game characters say something about, oh, this is the delicious amiibo. Oh, this is the Zelda amiibo. Now it's literally just the new Lofting amiibo. I don't know. Nintendo, please, you're the last one doing Toys to Life. Let my toys do something.
Want to know why I'm on a bicycle?
Yeah, why?
Oh, well, aren't you a curious one? I pedal this bike to generate enough electricity to keep this place in the air.
You got electricity? You know you do have a computer back there. Dude, Beetle's got the high tech. They just haven't figured out gasoline generators yet.
Plus, all this pedaling has got me in fantastic shape. Yep, I'd say my lifestyle is pretty eco-friendly, but with you on board, there's plenty of extra weight, so I have to pedal as hard as I can. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Just, thank you for your patronage. Oh!
Funky little man, funky salesman, what we gonna buy, man? I wanna buy the life metal, man. It bestows a bunch of mysterious and mystical effects.
What kind of effects? Don't ask me.
800. It's a lot of my price range. What else we got? Extra wallet. 100? Sure. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, da-da-da-da.
I always loved how those are just add-ons. You don't have to carry them anywhere. You just have more space now. And it's just an option. Okay, we bought something. Our next goal is probably going to be 800 rupees. He won't get mad at me for... Oh, now I can't afford this again. Oh! Bye! Ivy Rose, welcome on in. How's it going? We're up in the sky, we're taking care of some errands, and we about to deposit our next Hot Pocket Pizza Pie. Hot Pocket Pizza Pie? No, I've been calling them pan pizzas. Our next slice I gotta keep it distinct from O's Kind of Star. He's been calling them Pop-Tarts. And I'm like, man, why didn't I think of that? Yeah. Rex was on a vacation for 3 weeks for your merciless run. That sounds about right. I did see you, or rather, I didn't see you around for a while. Just hope it's been well. I've been trying to enjoy myself outside of streams as well. I have been continuing Dragon Quest IV, finally. I actually finished Chapter 2. It's very good. I want to play more. I need time to play more. Probably won't have time this week, but I will play this weekend. Ooh. Is the goddess playing Final Fantasy 12? Was that little, like, targeting stream that comes out of a person in that game? Squidgy Bum, how you doing? Welcome to Fi's Tetris Hour.
I've confirmed the location of a third opening in the cloud area in the sky to the southwest. It will allow you to reach a new area on the surface. I suggest going there as soon as you're suitably prepared.
Sounds pretty good. I'm a little sad I won't be able to insert another slice of the pizza back in here. There's only 3 pieces. Quick Link, break it some more. It is pretty much Zelda tradition to have the first section of the game be collect 3 things, and then open up the areas so that you can collect even more things. Yeah. Ivy's cleaning, just want to be lazy, fair enough. It's how I'm trying to be every day, but I got this thing called responsibility. This isn't the smooching game or the quest for dragons. Now, don't you know? The story of Skyward Sword is so that Link goes on a quest. And you know he does defeat a dragon or 2 along the way, I'll have you know. At least, I think he does in this game. I know he does in other games. And he's on a quest to smooch Zelda. Like, actually for real. If there's anything that I love the most about Skyward Sword, it's that they put an emphasis on the relationship between Link and Zelda. And they don't beat around the bush or anything like that. No, it's literally Link loves Zelda and he has to go save her because they gotta have lots of babies and populate Hyrule so that the rest of the games can happen. Honestly, that's just straight up the plot of the game. So, if you don't mind, I would like the rest of the games to happen. So we're gonna make sure it goes through. You know? Just wondering if there's anything else to take care of while I'm here. Because I could have sworn there were more side quests in Skyloft. Actually, before I go out exploring, let's see if Betro likes any more of the gratitude crystals we've gotten since the last time we saw him. I think you get upgrades along the way. Make Link smooch Ganondorf. Well, you know, maybe that's the plot of Breath of the Wild too. Ganondorf do be looking pretty thirsty in that game, I will say. Hopefully gonna finish the game before next week. Which game, Haru? Dragon Quest IV? You're working on it? I saw that you beat Chapter 4, right? I don't know how many chapters there are. Let's see what the fortune teller man has to say. Maybe he'll tell me that there's gratitude crystals to be had.
Oh, I see many things. I see a place that's coming into focus now. Sand! Sand? A sandbox? A giant sandbox? Whatever it is, I see a desolate place that causes you troubles with electricity. Iron won't do you any good there.
And bomb bags. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see my 10 rupees was spent smartly. You know what? I don't think I need that 3rd bottle. I can deposit it, and I'll go ahead and get some more bomb bags. If the dude is telling me. Here you go, Petrus. Thank you. Come again.
Sand. I hate sand. It's all rough and coarse and gets everywhere.
Small bomb bag. 5 additional bombs. 150? Sure. I can afford it. Bombs? How many chapters are? Sure. Yeah, I'm not playing that on stream, so I'm fine with knowing how many chapters there are. I was saying I just finished chapter 2. There was a big old tournament. And, it's actually kind of funny, the story there. There's a king of a distant land who promised his daughter's hand in marriage to whoever wins this tournament. But then he realizes... Oh, God. Are you okay, Birdie? Then he realizes that is definitely a... He didn't okay that with his daughter first. She doesn't want to marry just anyone who wins a tournament. But he's like, well, I've already announced it publicly. Oh, geez, how are we gonna get out of this? So he concocts a plan for, like, the Tsarevna, the princess of... Basically your player character to win the tournament. So that the princess doesn't have to, like, marry anybody she doesn't know. Now, you know, I would have wished that the princesses marry each other, because that would be cool. But, you know. At least she didn't marry who she didn't want to.
Double toilet trouble! Wait.
A report, Master Link. We have arrived at Laneru Mine.
Nice late raid, Obst.
This arid region was transformed into a desert over the course of several hundred years.
Dang. I like how Twilight Princess and this kind of enforce the whole 3 goddess thing from Ocarina of Time while also defying it. Because they're like... Well, you know, I'll talk after this.
My projections show that Zelda must be around here somewhere.
Hello? It's like a bug or something. I hear it. I see a goddess cube. Go! I like how they enforce the whole 3 goddess thing, like Furore, Din, and Nehru. But they establish it as separate lore from the goddess Hylia, which gets established in this game. And then Breath of the Wild just like, yeah, goddess Hylia. Din, Faerû, who are those? It just throws a wrench into everything we knew about Zelda lore, and just gives you more to work with, you know? No! I should know better. I've played Animal Crossing before. Oh. Sad. Playing Pokemon Unite. Get those W's, Obst. Hope you're not getting too salty. Watch your blood pressure. Limited Cafe says, oh, okay, I see that. How many chapters there are? Pretty good. I do want to at least finish it before I play Dragon Quest V on stream. I played a little bit of Dragon Quest V on the PS2 version to see whether that's the version I want to play over the DS one. I think I still want to go with the DS version, but the PS2 version is pretty. It's pretty, and the slimes sound like Among Us. No, really, when they jump at you, they go bum 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 bum. And I just can't not think about Among Us. I hate it.
My estimates indicate that this object has been broken for many years. I am unable to analyze the content of its speech at this time.
Oh geez, it's still conscious in there? That's horrifying. Now you want to hear? I wish I had like a clip of it up or something, but I there was a tweet I knew about. I just don't have it right now. What? Oh! Ooh. Do 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 do. Just hope you're doing well, OC. Also, Link's Genix, I see you over there. Y'all, Link's Genix was playing some Paper Mario Origami King, and Origination and I know that game all too well. Oh, thank goodness. Just put this. Let me put this live bomb in my pocket. It's totally safe, I'm sure. It's not gonna set me on fire or blow up my entire inventory of bombs.
No, no, no. That'd be silly. Stuff them all in there. Easy. Tay. And you know what? Origami King is a lot better than people give it credit for. It does make me a little sad that the glorious amount of Mario RPG games is whittled down to, like, kinda half Paper Mario now. I'm just really sad for Alpha Dream more than I am any sort of angry at the Paper Mario devs. They're doing the best they can. Origami King is actually really good, and the story may actually be my favorite, even more so than other Paper Marios. That's including Thousand Year Door, by the way. But, that's neither here nor there. I just hope you have a good experience yourself, Lynx. Heading to the yellow streamer. Yeah, let's go. Even if everything's just like an office supply of some sort, that's fine by me. They at least have personality. Doesn't matter if they're a stapler or just some generic paper villain. What matters is that they're interesting. Hello? Looks like this rubber band has disbanded. Push! Quick, turn into a wolf and sniff around. Wrong game. That happened last time I played Queen Miku. I had the instinct when I saw a little digging spot. Like, oh yeah, just wolf it up and dig in the spot. Oh wait, no, I need to get something else. Oh, okay. We got some Sparky Jellies. Defeat the slimes to level up. Check it out, I'm being efficient. I can get both of these rocks in one bomb. Yeah, baby. Can I pull this? Yes. Ha! Hip! Yeah. You know, shouldn't minecarts have wheels or something? I don't know who built this mine, but this seems very inefficient. I'd like to have a word with the engineers, just saying. Catching bugs, blowing up rocks. This really is just Animal Crossing, isn't it? And thus my favorite part of... Hey, look! My favorite part of Animal Crossing! Time travel! Don't tell Mr. Rossetti. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason that the Lanayru Desert is probably one of my favorite parts of Skyward Sword. Look at how wonderful this place is now that it's, not quite restored. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Apparently that causes them to instantly die in the spots they were in. This is such a cool mechanic! You hit the time stone and it sends you back in time, or at least like the area locally back in time to when all the robots were functional and when these plants were alive. It really reminds me of that bit in Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I said it again, I'm not even playing that game. With the Rift Stones. But this game did it first, and it didn't even need a fancy SSD to do it. It's just in memory somehow. I am amazed. What's up, little dude? That's a minecart for transporting timeshift stones. They're not for human use, so get lost. Okay.
I'm able to confirm that the time shift has occurred within this space. Any impact of the blue stones creates a sustained temporal destruction field in the surrounding area. Readings show that this area is in a pestilent state.
Time magic.
Apparently I've gone back in time to where dial-up was the internet of choice. So as you can probably guess, the entire mechanic behind this area is Locally shifting time. Because look, this is not the mine cart I was pushing earlier. But as soon as I push it into the time shift spot area of effect, zoop, it's restored. Now if only I can just, what? What is that? What am I, what? Oh, I took out, oh. I meant to take out a bomb. Bye-bye, fairy. I'll get another one, it's fine. Colin, I see you peeking on in. Welcome on in to the stream. How you doing? What happens if I put a bomb into the past? I blow up the past, great.
Snake, what are you doing? You created a time paradox!
Let me explore a little bit more of this area first. Is that where I came from? Oh, let me double check. I came from... Where? I guess it was that open door. It's the only place. That was a good planet. I liked it because it reminded me of this so much. I want to know. I think I've read about it before a long time ago. Oh, look, we get to ride the minecarts. Whee! Wait, I need to get out. No, wait. I want to talk to the other robots. Stop. Link. Stop spinning. Spin. Money. I want to know how they did it on a technical level on the Wii of all consoles. Because how much RAM did it have? Like 16 megabytes? Like, that is awesome. So much. This when did I play Donkey Kong? Oh, don't you give me flashbacks. Minecart levels. Oh! My voice skills are amazing. Oh yeah, that's not a filter. That's just me actually transporting my own vocal cords back to 1990. Easy. Like, if you listen really closely, I can just produce a dial-up internet sound. I can even just, you know, produce keyboards tapping. Yeah, that's me. That's my voice. Listen. Huh? You're looking for work? Zzz. Then get rid of that funny-looking hat and come back with a helmet. Funny. Think I'm funny? Think I'm funny like a clown? I'll have you know this hat is rated at least like IP67 water protection. I think. Just making false claims like the advertisers, like the marketers do. You know, there are Sony Walkmans. I think it's like the latest model or something. There are Sony Walkman earbuds with like built-in radio or something, MP3 players that Sony is marketing. Like, they come in a actual bottle of water and they sell them at like vending machines at gyms. Like, look at that. That is an actual bottle of water with a with a little sippy end on it. But except there's just earbuds floating in it. Hopefully not used earbuds. Ugh. And the idea is like, yeah, they're waterproof. Here, let's sell it in a bottle of water, and you know, you could drink the water too. Maybe take the earbuds out first. Well, that means you have to like take your hands and like fish it out. Ew, I don't want to drink that. I don't want to. Yes, the Sound of America Online at AOL.com's people. I hope I spoke your language very fluently, AOL. Yeah. I'm interested to see, like, if anybody collects these earbuds, like, new in box and never new in bottle and never opens them for like 20 years. Because there's a market for that, right? People are still selling these, like, never opened, still new sealed, ancient, vintage Sony Walkman. It's the model that the main character of Persona 3 uses to play his music. So what about this? Will this may be waterproof, but does it stay waterproof in the year 2040? 20 years from now-ish? They used to do this with waterproof watches, by the way. like actually sell them in little pods of water. And surprise, they didn't do too well because the watches would break in the water. Turns out after like a couple of weeks, they'd still get broken. Oh well. Let's hope these guys are waterproof too. Yeah. How you doing, Conan? Thanks for the chicken. Delicious. These strange things have started attacking us recently. We don't have any weapons to defend ourselves, so if they attack, we're fried.
Oh no, not fried.
I talked to this guy already. Alright, let's get out of here. Very useful. I'm sure I'm enriched by being in this room. Boom, boom, bam, da, 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 dum, bam. Spin! The time magic doesn't affect me. What if Link is immortal? That's the only explanation for why he and his clothes... Because the clothes are part of his body, of course. Don't go back in time. Yeah, this is where I came from, I see. He is forever. He is immortus. I was so impressed. Thank you, AOL. I practiced for literal seconds. I need a way to switch the tracks. That's what I need. Because I want to head to new areas. No, I just have to use that minecart. Okay. Let's talk to the other dudes I haven't talked to yet. The minecart in front of the door is going to pass through here, so it's dangerous for you to be there. Maybe you should just go away. Just beat it. Just beat it. Crack open an egg and eat it. Show him how funky strong is your bite. It doesn't matter if you're wrong or right.
Wow, we really did go back to the 90s, didn't we?
Do not interfere with mining operations. Stop talking to me. Rude? Why are these robots so sassy? They prototypes for free or something? Where did you come from? We're here collecting time shift stones and transporting them to Laneru mining facility. Stay away from the blue stones. They're too dangerous for humans. No, fair enough. Colin's doing good. Let me get to the other minecart. Happy to see me playing Zelda. This one's underrated, gets a lot of crap. See, the thing is with a lot of games from this era is... Like, I don't think any game should be immune from getting crap, but the things that it gets crapped on for, I don't think it wholly deserves. Like, yeah, motion controls sometimes are hard to get used to, but, you know, if you do get used to them, I have issues with other parts of the game. And I have issues with a lot of Zelda games, but I still love them as one of my favorite games of all time. I still like this game's story a lot. And, while I was a little tired... Ooh! More time shift stones. Put that in your pocket! It almost blew up in my hands. I'd rather have it blow up in my pants. Ooh! I tried to... Let's just say, ooh. I try to analyze games from a more neutral standpoint, and I still like a whole lot of stuff about this game. And even though I was tired of the quote-unquote Zelda formula that Zelda was becoming by the time this game came out, I still think this is a very good example of that formula. And it's just a very good game. Yeah! What up, Worst Company? How you doing, Dylan? I know you've been, kind of being a little bit of a vegetable here and there, but you know what? We do be liking our greens. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. The time shift stones power us as well as the machines we use. That's why we have to stay hard at work. Man, I'm thinking of the old AOL Instant Messenger, like, sound effects. That's what I'm trying to, like, replicate. Oh, those are so nostalgic. I want to skin Discord to look exactly like AIM used to look like. You kids and your emojis these days. We used to use emoticons. Oh, those were the days. Blowing up some bombs in my pants. What? Now that's my childhood, for sure. I'm looking at you, AOL. I'm looking at you. Although we didn't know each other, you're also part of my childhood. Dylan's only popping in for a bit, just gonna host. Hey, no problem, Dylan. Just hope you relax. Hope you have a good one, and just hope you're well. Also, I missed a message from Rexadecimal. Thinking about the Donkey Kong Country 2 ROM hack you didn't finish. Hardlocked, it wasn't thoroughly playtested. Oh no! It's amazing that these days, fan projects are a lot more professional. Even if, like, not just because people are more aware of what they put out there to the world, but the tools are better for, like, ROM hacking. Game engines are better for just making games from scratch. We live in a brave new world. We got people like Kaze and Manuar making Super Mario 64 and Zelda ROM hacks that run on actual Nintendo 64 hardware. This is amazing and exciting and scary times. Let's go back to the 90s, shall we? Let's go back to ROM hacks that only worked on Z-SNES and only, like, specifically version 0. whatever. I don't think I want to go back to those times. Those were the dark ages. See you, Dylan. You are interested in time shift stones? Maybe you should take a tour of Lanayru mining facility. Well, are there guided tours? No, but you still have to pay 500 rupees per tour. This is a ripoff. Gotta be careful.
Run! Quicksand!
This still is a very interesting game from the standpoint of something that came between Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild. Because I am now noticing all these quality of life features that didn't really click with me until I realized they're also in Breath of the Wild. Like, sure, Breath of the Wild gave you infinite bombs, but this one gave you bombs that don't light right away and that react to physics. So you focus more on their placement than just getting them out of your hands immediately. It's cool. Anyway, get out of here, slimy boys. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Blowing up bombs in my pants. Oh my. Be careful where you blow up your bombs. Wait, were there bugs? There are bugs! Ants! Now I got ants in my pants. You caught 2 Lanayru ants. It said these ants store water deep in their nests, allowing them to thrive even in the intense heat of the open desert. Now, are these past ants or present ants? Are they gonna turn into, like, dust once I get out of the past? I know they're not, but that'd be horrifying. Because these are pretty big ants. Now that I've read the word Lanayru, let me finish my thought there. I love how they expanded on it. Zelda in general likes to expand on lore, not by directly talking about it, but by continuously re-mentioning people and places and things. Uh-oh. Like Lanayru is a clear connection to Nehru. Faron is a clear connection to Ferori. And Eldin is a clear connection to Din. There was 3 goddesses mentioned in Ocarina of Time, who supposedly created all of Hyrule. But now that this game adds in Goddess Hylia as like the one true goddess, it leaves fans to speculate, how do they connect to the 3 golden goddesses, as they are called? There's plenty of discussion about it on Zelda lore websites, and I think Hyrule Historia has a little thing about it. But that's just part of the lore now, and I'm kind of happy that Nintendo is taking a bigger part in expanding on it these days. Before they were really happy to let the lore be out there per game and not ever explicitly connect the games. Oh yeah.
Die. Die.
You like how you can throw the bombs over or underhand? Bomb bowling. Kind of funny how that never totally returned. Ow. Bring your shield out, Link. I don't have a shield equipped. That would explain a lot of things. No, no, no. Aha! No, no, pick that up. Ah! 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 I'm fine. I'm fine. At least this isn't 4 times damage hero mode. My goodness. Woo! The Golden Goddesses created the Triforce and Hyrule, and then left it to Hylia. You know what? That sounds familiar. I'm not gonna say too much because I am kind of treating this playthrough as a no spoilers playthrough of Skyward Sword, even though I am talking about certain things before they happen. I'm going to try to be minimal spoilers run for this playthrough. But for the most part, just really happy that the lore is out there. Oh, you little... Those are choo-choos, I believe. But they're very reminiscent of how the Zols used to act in Zelda. The slimes that kind of recombine. Alright, well this is out here now. What does that mean for me? Say. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-dum dum bum. In my pants? And you go 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 in my cargo shorts? And you can go hit a strike. Pretty good. I don't think I can do anything with that quite yet. Oh, look at the fella. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-dum dum bum. What if I brought a time shift stone back to Skyloft and then activate it in front of Groose and he turns into an egg? What I never understood about these time shift stones are, like, do I change? I gotta actually be changing history by affecting the past back to its past form, right? Because, like, the cause and effect still apply. If you see one of these scrapped robo dudes and you notice how they work with the time shift stones, like, I think the assumption is something happens that makes them die in that exact spot. And as the time shift, when you activate the time shift stone, they can move around while they're alive. When you activate it again to turn time forward again, they die in their new spot. So it's like as if that exact moment in time stopped right there, and then everything else happened the way it was supposed to. That has lots of implications, yet is somehow not as problematic time travel-wise as a lot of other things. I am not stuck. No way. I just gotta be more observant. Maybe something happens when I defeat all the froggy dudes. Poor fossilized fella. Then again, he was also kind of sassy to me, so maybe, you know, maybe he can just, you know... I'm not saying he deserved to get scrapped. I'm just saying he needs to respect me a little bit more. Okay. Okay, that does not help me in any way. Okay. Maybe there's a time shift stone somewhere I didn't see. Dun 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 dun. Wait a minute. Ah! Origination's gotta go. It's been fun. Hey, have a good night, Ori. I know you streamed early today. Hope that's a sign that you're getting a good amount of sleep. Have a good night and stay clucky, sir.
Bye-bye.
Get up, get up. Ha. What's on my topic list? Maybe there's. Oh wait. No, this is. Can I? I might be able to make it. Hold on. I might be able to make it all the way over here. If I run the whole way, let me see. Will a bomb make it all the way? Maybe? I'm having the same problem I had when I played Wii Sports Bowling. The way that I have to throw the bombs end up being a little off. There we go. I see. I just need to have a little bit more faith. Haha! Oh god. Not so pretty. Oh hey! Fancy lad! Oh you... I'm trying to react correctly to your... direction? Mr. Robot, you don't mind if I put this bomb here, right? I mean, you're going to die anyway. That's not even existentialism, like you're going to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh no! Ah! I'm gonna die if I don't get out of there. Easy. I don't see many humans around here. Are you interested in the time shift stones? Yes. Tell me more. Ask me about Loom. Frantically swinging my bug net around. That's how you catch bugs. At least it works for me in Animal Crossing. That's how I got Tarantula Island. You caught one Gerudo Dragonfly. Excuse me, you said Gerudo Dragonfly? The heck's a Gerudo? I only know Loreneru. There's a theory out there that the Gerudo tribe... Okay, so this is nothing that's stated in the game, so I'm okay with talking about it. There's a theory out there that none other than Groose is possibly the very first Gerudo. Because when you think about it, a lot of his features, like, would have been in the DNA that passed down to the Gerudo tribe. And, like, you know, after years of being in the desert, they may get tanner skin. But, you know, he's got the red hair. He's got sort of, like, the facial structure. And that is an amazing idea that Groose is Ganondorf's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Oh yeah, that's in your DNA, Ganondorf. Like it or not, that's where you come from. That's your family. And there's a theory that, like years later after the events of Skyward Sword, like, Groose comes down here to settle down and, like, renames the region after the Gerudo Dragonfly and stuff like that. Interesting. I either die or magically restart with no health lost. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to fall into quicksand. Do you not lose health from falling into sand in this game? I believe it. Probably another one of the things they did to make this game a little more inviting. Die! Die! No you don't. 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 Pretty good. That feels good. Honestly. What we got here? Portable time shift stone? No, a golden skull. Well, that's nice and all. I don't know if that helps me in any way. Oh, but now that I've got a time shift stone, hold on. Does it extend all the way? Yes, it does. Okay, now I don't feel bad about this fella. What's he say?
My friend was kidnapped the other day. I'm not mad about it. I hated him.
And he was your friend?
Yes. We are very sassy robots. All of us actually hate each other, but we call each other friends.
Sounds complicated.
That is because we are all connected to the internet.
Oh, now it makes sense.
We are all friends on social media. And I heard they sucked out all of his electricity. Zzz.
Frenemies. That's the dark path that life is taking us down. I'm trying to experiment here. I was wondering if it was possible to just pick one direction for the Deku Babas and just try to slash that way every time. Thankfully, it does not work that way. Oh, there's a flower over there I could have gotten. The original trolls. This place has banging music, by the way. I feel sad to leave it. The industrial area. Now we're in the desert proper.
We have arrived at the Nehru Desert. The terrain in this area has changed dramatically as climate forces rapidly turned it into a desert. Global warming. Could have listened to Al Gore. I have confirmed numerous areas of sink sand. Should you step in sink sand, you may be swallowed by the desert. Bodily danger has increased by 30%. As a safety measure, I recommend you check the terrain on your map with minus. My readings indicate that Zelda has passed through here. As previously stated, this area is highly dangerous. I suggest reuniting with her quickly to determine the motivations behind our actions at Elden Province.
If only you guys could hear how I voice act Fee without the filter. Because I'm relying on it to do a lot of work. More so than other filters. Like with Midna, I had to actually voice act because I know that the Tetris filter destroys it so much, I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna let it do its thing. It sounds a little bit like, the chance of bodily danger has increased by 30%. I suggest you watch your step, Link. Everyone calls it the Tetris filter, I can't deny it any longer. Nice. Running low on bombs. I am glad I followed Mr. I-Man's advice to get more bombs. Bombs? Dun dun dun. Boom da boom boom. Boom da boom boom. Question for the chat. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream yet. I keep forgetting to. And I feel ashamed because it's about eggs. Egg. Oh, look at these cactuses. Oh, tumbleweed. I need that. Come back here, you little. You got tumbleweed. This dried mass of plant material could come in handy. Might as well take it with you. Well, I wasn't gonna ask this, but other question for the chat. Have you ever seen a tumbleweed in real life? They are actually desert, like, bushes that grow just like this. They literally look like this ball. And they just kind of fly away as the winds get strong. Aru says yes. If you are anywhere near California or Arizona, you probably have. And they get into the roads, and you had to, like, bump them away with your car. They're awful. They are definitely awful. Miku seen them in Texas. Like, if you've never lived in a desert, like, it seems weird for this kind of plant to even exist, but I don't know. Plant evolution do be weird like that. Relying on the plants to die and just tumble away in the in the desert winds. Look at this cactus. Boing, 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 boing. He's just so dumb. I love him. Hello? Excuse me? Who's that roly boy? Goku has not seen him. He's seen balls of fur shed off of your dog become house tumbleweeds. Ah, yes, when you turn on the air conditioning, they just like fly around the place in a tornado. Those are actually important to get. When I first played, I didn't even realize they were materials. Alright, alright. Hermit crabs? You ain't no Gorons. Get out of here. Oh, hello. Oh, I forgot about this. You can actually climb on their dead corpses. You actually need that in order to get to certain places. Oh yeah! You got a goddess plume. Rumors say this item was dropped by the goddess in the long-forgotten era. It's a legendary treasure few will ever behold. Maybe it's what happens when a loft-wing feather drops down from Skyloft, passes through the cloud barrier. Yup. Cool. You just put it down. Alright. Kill the plant for no reason, Link. What a shame. Your last dog shed so much all year round. Is it one of those situations where every time you brush your dog, you get a whole other dog for free? Man, what a deal. What kind of cactus does that? None I've seen. I'll tell you what, growing up in Southern California, a lot of houses around where I grew up actually would have cactuses instead of like any other plant. Come back here, you little. Instead of any other plant decorating their front yards. And there's a lot of kinds out there. They're very pretty. You get the right kind, because they got flowers and everything. I never got to try, like, drinking cactus juice. Ow. And I don't mean peyote. I mean just, like, supposedly as a way to survive. Apparently, that's not good for you. Apparently, it's not. Even though it may look palatable. Oh, hi. Okay. Tumbleweed inside a chest. Somebody thought this little ball of plant matter was so valuable to preserve it in a chest for years to come. Okay. I want to have a word with whoever thought to leave this treasure chest here.
Tumbleweeds sometimes roll across the sand in the neighborhood desert and other places. Tumbleweeds are also used as material to upgrade a variety of items to the land with a bug net.
Yeah, I got like 5 already. Please do try to keep up. Oh, bones. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-dum bum bum. Cactus juiced. It's the quenchiest. Friendly mushroom. Giant mushroom friend. Don't drink the cactus juice, Sokka. Don't drink it. Aw, man. Does anybody remember Flipnote Studio for the DSi and 3DS? Hopefully people had them. You used to be able to, kind of like TikTok, make your own little animations to just whatever sounds you record. And people would use, like, clips from TV shows and reanimate them. And I would try to save my favorites. You could share them online and everything. I tried to save my favorites. I still... Oh no, I don't have my DSi anymore! Oh, I think I gave it to somebody. I hope they still have it. Because one of the ones I saved was a clip of Avatar. That exact thing where they see that mushroom cloud in the distance. Oh, those bones were a dead moblin.
Help, Zert!
Help Zert. Who's Zert? Oh god. Oh, I gotta be careful. These guys have electric thingies. I'll tell you what happens if you don't... Ow, that. If you don't be careful with how you... swing your sword. Hey, I was gonna... you will come to a shocking revelation. Teriyaki! Y'all gonna make me hungry. Where'd my shield go? Did it die? It unequipped itself. Interesting. There's a shortcut. If you just tap R, it equips and unequips your shield. I think I'm doing that by accident whenever I try to take out, like, my item. Hey, go. Put that back. I need to remember not to do that.
Thank you, Zert.
That's some Persona 5 Strikers, one more right there.
If you hadn't come along, they would have sucked all of the electricity out of me. Vroom. Oh, look at that. Zerp. You have a beetle.
Thank you!
Not that kind of beetle. It appears to be an older model of Raneru fabrication.
Older? We're in the past. How old could it be?
As thanks for saving me, I will upgrade that for you. Zoop. Give it here for a second. Wing.
Imagine if I take the beetle back to the present outside of the time shift area, and it immediately just falls to pieces. Wait a minute, we've got some chickens about to kill us all. Everyone run and hide, they're coming for our brains. We're gonna die. Quick, get to cover. Nothing will save us. It's been nice knowing you all. Bye. Thanks for the bang bang. I think that's overkill for the moblins. Did that make a mushroom cloud? Friendly mushroom! Look, I got pincers now. You can also press ZL when carrying an object to look down and drop your cargo. Arms away!
I've added pincer modifications so you can grab things. Brrr. Be careful out there. Zzz.
I will, sassy robot friend. I will. But not for your sake. Your life is in my hands. You don't even know it. You don't try nothing, Mr. Robot. Because with the power of the time stone, I can just snap. And you're as good as scrap. That's what you get. That's what you get when you mess with me. Huh? Don't you dare mess with me again. Link can be cruel sometimes. That is so terrible. I just leave him for dead. I just saved his life. A box of scraps. Now we can build an arc reactor. But sir, I'm not Tony Stark. Oh, perfect example to show off my new toy. Check it out. Well, I can do this already. But check this out. Yep. And? Yep. Yeah! Adorable. Hey, check it out. This beetle just gets better and better all the time. There's even more things it can do later on in the game, I'll let you know. I'm not gonna say what, but this thing is like just one of my favorite items in all of Zelda. I'm surprised it was never brought to Breath of the Wild in any way. It would be perfect for an open world, like use it to explore, you know? A box of scraps in a cave! I'm not in a cave. Ah! Nice. Pretty good. Tumbleweeds. Okay, okay. Cactuses. When I was a kid, my neighbor used to have like an entire garden of cacti in their front yard. Like an entire wall of various types of cactuses with like the kinds that look like thick succulent leaves, the kind that look like barrels, like the classic like cactus with arms. There's so many types. And, you know, I could go on a whole thing of showing everybody pictures of cacti. I don't know how interesting that's gonna be, though. What I will say before I got distracted by tumbleweeds is... did you guys see that Ross O'Donovan you know, famous for the game Grumps, but, you know, a person of his own right. Used to be known as an animator called Rubber Ninja. I have talked about this on stream, but it bears repeating. He is currently eating a full inventory of eggs in Final Fantasy XIV, which I think he said amounted to over 130,000 of them. And it has taken him over 5 days to eat all the eggs in game. He's got a script where chat can type egg, and it eats the egg with a cooldown of like 2 seconds. That guy, I look up to him in a way. I bought an art book from him during the last TwitchCon, and I still use it for reference when I draw from time to time, actually. I mention this because after 5 days, he is finally about to finish the eggs. He is almost done with them. Will this do damage? Let me pinch your eyes off. Haha! Oh, he didn't like that. Damn. Hi. Die. Egg. Thanks for, I guess I gotta eat an egg now, huh? Delicious. Super egg. Oh, God. Look, Link, if you ate more eggs, you'd have the stamina to cross deserts. Twilight Princess Link could run forever. He's a strong boy. He's got abs. And I think he's also doing a thing where if, like, a sub-goal is met, he adds more eggs, which is why he's still doing it. Well, yeah, as far as I know, he might actually be done now. What an effort. I don't know if he anticipated how long it would take to eat all those eggs. Though, because the last time he did such a thing, it was 999 eggs. It's a far cry. Oh, hello? You're not a Loftwing. You're a Croakwing. Is that your... that's your bill? Oh, God. You're like a sort of pelican or some sort. I don't like it. What you gonna do? Spit on me? Poop on me? Oh, God. Oh. Ew! Ew, you make those? Gross. Get out of my sky. Stop it. Stop it. Get out of here. I'm gonna try to make some more progress. See where I can go. See what I can do. The difference between this area and the last is I'm kind of just exploring at this point. I'm sure there's a place I'm supposed to go, but I want to see what I can do first. Let's see, there's probably more things I can bomb using my newfound beetle skills. Smalls back up, spit some more. Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Is it making like gallstones or something? Wow, I hate this. Worth it? Maybe. Maybe not worth it. Egg. Yes, worth it. Oh, actually, yes, worth it. Because check this out. Ah. Safe. Ha 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 ha. Oh! Built-in projectiles, baby. So this might give me some progress, or it might not. We'll see what this does for me. More ants. You want ants? Because this is how you get ants. Literally, that's how you get ants. If you want them. Only if you want them, though. Yeah, big man on campus. Let's see where I want to put this thing. It is so nice that these don't immediately explode the beetle. Help, your cat's laying on your throat. Nate, no! You know what you have to do now? You have to succumb to the cat's suffocation. The cat has claimed the throat as its resting place. And there's not much you can do about it. I'm sorry, it was nice knowing you. Rip Nate. Use that shell, baby. Ingenuity. It's the age-old struggle of mankind. Whenever you can't invent something to solve your problems, just use nature. Just steal from nature and claim it as your own. Nuclear fusion, humans made that. It's not a thing that happens in stars, no siree. Man, these things look weird when they're naked. Still don't know what they're supposed to do. Forgot. Yep. Just accept the suffocation. Nate, how can you be making puns while you're currently in the process of dying? At least you're not, you know, too sad about it then. I mean, if we send a couple of chicken attacks, maybe your cat will get distracted and try to pot them. Worked for Caitlin's cat, right? Oh, no, no, no! Ah, jeez. Come on, come on! The bomb might actually be faster. Oh, come on. Please. Cooperate with me, Mr. Crab. Mr. Krabs! Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling a warm spot.
No, sorry. Your final words. He died as he lived, making cat puns. Kaylin did wake up this morning with a cat on your neck. Honestly, goals. Except with chickens. I'm gonna save here. Just to get a little checkpoint. Nice! I do have the amiibo for the Loftwing. I don't really feel a need for it. I was saying earlier, people got angry that it's like, oh, fast travel. But all it really does is it takes you back to the sky and back to the exact same spot. Like, there is real benefit from being able to checkpoint your location in dungeons, for example. But it's not the fast travel that'd be actually pretty good to have in this game. I wish. Your cat's a good boy, he just wants love. So much love that you suffocated it. Ah! Even if it's the last thing you do, and it probably will be. Well, you know, I can't blame you. When I had Street Pass on my 3DS, I did choose cats as my option for cat person versus dog person. Although, like, to be completely honest, I'd rather... Whoa, there's a bomb on the block at the end of this. Bomb cactus. Whoa. Shade itself. To be honest, if I would have to take care of a dog versus a cat, I would rather have a dog, because generally, from what I heard, it's easier to train them. Just easier to live with them in general. I say that knowing that, like, a lot of people say cats just take care of themselves. That's the thing I'm scared of. They kind of just do their own thing. And I respect that. But I have a lot of collectible video game stuff that is very fragile, and, you know, if it came to having a cat that just does not respect those things, even if I try to tell it to stop, versus having a dog that I can at least train, like, hey, you know, chewing up my collector's edition games is bad. Don't do that. I'd rather have the latter. But as far as, like, which one I would rather have as my Street Pass default characters for the Mii mini games, I picked cats. Your cat used to sit on your throat. Now she's always between your legs. Just nestled right in there. Pretty good. Look, I got a raft. Wait a minute. Thank you for the resub, damn amazing. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing damn amazing. Welcome to our desert raft adventure. Man, if Roommate is still here, imagine if Raft had like a desert version where you just do that. Just float on the back of a snail shell. That'd be terrible. There would be no like plastic to get. Welcome back to the chicken coop. Grab a nest and get comfy. Hope you're doing pretty good. Oh, I saw that Faux Retro, by the way. Damn Amazing is a mod for Faux Retro. I saw that Faux Retro started Persona 5 Royal. I am a little bit sad he's not playing it on stream, but you know, that's fair. It's one of those games that, you know what? It is a good idea to just play it yourself because it's long and people will try to backseat you if you play it on stream. Probably is for the better. Temple of Time. Oh, hell yeah. I forgot that's what this place was. Oh, I'm excited. Amazing's alright. Love this game in HD. It is so smooth. It's like a brand new game and I love it so. Hey, look, another bird statue. Time to save again. Nate's cats are attracted to things like the blind, string, and trash cans. Thank goodness that they're not attracted to my copies of Dragon Quest for the DS, for example. I don't know, maybe if I had a cat they would be. Goes on that Yakuza marathon, that is true. Time shift stone up there. But also I see a dead moblin bone over there. Interesting, interesting. Get ready for a fight! Live! Instead of die. I brought you into this world, I can take you out of it! Get off of there! Brought back to life for the shortest of moments. Too bad it didn't last. Oh god. Oh god. Colin says this area is amazing. One of your favorite. Same here, that's what I've been saying. I don't know how they managed to, like, programming-wise, implement the... Oh, there's no way I can walk on that. I'm gonna try anyway, because I'm dumb. Oh, there's no way I can walk on that. Gotta use the carts. The heart of the carts. Spin! Dragon Quest. Yes. Dragon Quest, yes. Can I attack this moblin with my little beetle? Oh! Oh, I was hoping he'd just run off. Remember in Twilight Princess where the bokoblin just kind of saw my boomerang and then just jumped off the cliff? That was great. Oh, I see a time shift somewhere there. I want to know how they do the whole time shift thing. I can only imagine it's an entire other copy of the map running at all times, and the game kind of just swaps it in. But like, the fact that it seamlessly changes the geometry as well, they probably have to like specifically craft it. Oh, but I want to, oh, there's one over there. I want to get progress on this card. Oh, it is. That is really hidden. It's like in there. How am I supposed to get that? I guess that's not the way you do it. Let's see if I can get it from the inside.
Stop! Stop! You're changing history! Snake, you're creating a time paradox!
I create what I want. History bends to my will. Making Colin want to replay even though you just did last year. I was gonna say, you played it even though Skyward Sword HD was coming out. I guess, you know, you wouldn't have known. They only barely announced it this year. Which is fair. Oh, you know what? I know what I have to do.
Bombs. Rope. Lamp oil.
There's probably a big old hole on the top of that thing. Ha ha! My brain, it works. Sometimes. Like, this game is worth a replay. I just needed an excuse to replay it. Because if this game didn't come out, if HD didn't come out, I would have totally just played it on a certain aquatic mammal. I am really happy for these. Oh. That works. I am really happy for this re-release, though. It's got quality of life up the wazoo. It's got 60 frames per second. Like, even if you did use an aquatic mammal, it wouldn't change the frame rate. That's not how emulators work. I mean, you can hack it, but at that point you are changing the game code. People got Super Mario Sunshine working in 60 frames per second. Which, Haru, if you were using an aquatic mammal, I would actually look into that. Unless you were using the 3D All-Star Collection. They found a way to hack Super Mario Sunshine to use 60 frames per second on the emulator. I mean the aquatic mammal. It's really funny. They hacked the game to run at twice the speed, and then you have to tell the emulator itself to run at half the speed. So effectively, you're running at normal speed, but at 60 frames per second. It works. It's a little buggy though. There are a lot of places the game kind of just crashes. But you know, that's what official Nintendo 60 frames per second re-releases are for. You better not. Let me just give you a little shave. Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. 3D All-Stars, pretty good. You need a spinning link emote. Why don't I have that? That is absolutely right, Domfrey. What's up, Dom? Also, Drooby Dooby, how ya doobie? Nice Zelda, Mr. Chicken. Nice presents, sir. Welcome to Gorko the Goron.
Brother! Oh yeah, brother! I'm a Goron and it's good to see you, bud. Seems like you pop up everywhere, though I am one to talk.
I have these ideas for voices when I make these characters, but they only truly evolve once I've done them a couple of times, you know? Like how Girahim turned into Girahim from the Powerpuff Girls. And Peter actually started turning into Peter Griffin. I hate it, help. You gotta cut the bamboo, Loish. Cut the bamboo, you get the prize. Anyway, this was me researching by watching the episode of Dial M for Monkey where Rasslor comes on by.
Good to see you, bud. Seems like you pop up everywhere, though I am one to talk. Anyway, bud, there is something I am dying to tell you. It is the discovery of the century. Did you know that there are these meat sticks called Slim Jims? If you snap into one, you're gonna have a good time. You snap into a Slim Jim! This is a sacred place known as the Temple of Time. I could not believe my eyes when I saw a human who lives on the legendary Isle of the Goddess. It wore clothes just like the ones written about in the ancient manuscripts, and it looked just like you, bud.
Just like me? Wow. I mean, shape's a little bit different.
Yeah, you humans look all the same to me.
Gorko!
I just need to do a little bit more research. It came with another person, and they entered the temple. I wanted to chase after them. But then there was an explosion all of a sudden. Kaboom! And the entrance, well, you can see for yourself, bud. I do not think we are getting past this mess. Bonesaw is not ready. I just wish you could find out what is happening on the other side.
And don't worry, that is easier to do now that I've got a grasp of it.
Oh yeah, brother.
That Zelda hype. You gonna lurk? Thank you, amazing. Thank you again for that resub. Just chill, okay? Have a good night. Pretty good. I was using 3D All-Stars. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Ooh, I have another chance at the cicada.
Oh yeah, brother.
Here's a little voice acting tip for y'all if you want to go down that route. You gotta practice your accents separate from the voices themselves. Because, you know, there's voice and there's acting. Voice acting is the combination of the two. So if you're able to do a certain person's voice, but like, say the accent but with a different voice, then you'll be able to kind of practice separately from straining yourself. Especially doing like Macho Man Randy Savage. You're able to practice the accent separately from straining your throat. So like let me read this in his voice, but not in his voice, just in his accent. You caught one sand cicada. The larvae of these bugs stay underground for 10 years, oh yeah, or longer. No bug is harder to catch. It is the cream of the crop. The cream of the crop, brother.
Oh yeah, and the cream will rise to the top.
Brother, snap into a Slim Jim. There's a tip for you. Because sometimes there are cases where you can't even do the voice, but even just doing the accent part is enough of an impression to really like get people into like the mood that you're trying to set, the tone you're trying to set, you know? People have told me that I can do a spot-on impression of Yosuke from Persona 4, but I don't sound like Yuri Lowenthal as much as I think everybody sounds like Yuri Lowenthal. Oh, this one's a bit of a toughie. Because I want to push the cart, but the dead dude's in front of the cart. I need another time shift stone, but where? I can only imagine up there? Ooh, I can see. I see. Was confused if that was Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage. I mean, they got kind of the same kind of base. That's hard for me too. Because every time you say brother, it can immediately turn into one or the other. That's why I had to do a little bit of studying for Randy Savage specifically. And, you know, saying snap into a Slim Jim helps a little bit.
I admire your fortitude, little monkey. Any planet that could produce a hero such as you deserves to live.
I'm not imagining this right. The fact that Macho Man Randy Savage was actually the person who played Bonesaw in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Bonesaw is ready.
Oh, look, he died of natural causes. Oh, this is funny. Look, if they leave the circle, I could have sworn they're able to just walk out. But yeah, if they leave the circle, they just immediately turn to bones. And you know, because of the way the time shift stones work, there's not a way I can put him back. So he's just stuck like that. Sorry, bud. At least you live to see the day that you die. What does that mean? You live to see the day that you die? Excuse me? Archmage, it's been a while. How ya doing? How you doing, Archmage 1123? Hope you're doing pretty good. Did you come in on a raid earlier and you didn't realize? Welcome on in. Maybe Remage or maybe someone else. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. The brother part. Yeah, that's the thing. Randy Savage does also say brother, but not as much as Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah.
The oh yeah part, that's shared. But, you know, the easiest way to get back into it is
To be the cream of the crop. Oh yeah. And the cream will rise to the top. Off balance, on balance, doesn't matter.
Anyway,
That was scary. Thanks for helping me. This is the Temple of Tim. Who is Tim? That is for you to know and not know, and for Tim to always know and not find out. With it is the sacred grate of time made by the goddess. Bzz. It is my job to patrol outside the temple. Brrr. If you want to reach the gate of time, you will need to pass through that door. Bzz. Huh? You need another way in? Whoop. Well, the Nehru mining facility and the Temple of Time are connected underground. Bzz. The Nehru mining facility is right there.
Oh.
This map, it looks inaccurate. Bzz. I am going to fix it for you. Zrm.
Oh. He's added an entire other area that existed back then. That's cool. His databanks.
Tim is a wizard. Yeah, Tim is the wizard from Monty Python. They call him Tim.
Tim?
Yes, Tim. Oh, Tim is famous in Magic the Gathering as the name for a... There's a card in Magic the Gathering that all it does is it pings the enemy, the opponent, for one measly point of damage. And because of that, people imagine that he's just throwing a tiny little fireball at enemies. And because of that, people are reminded of Monty Python, and this card has earned the nickname of Tim. This guy right here, the Prodigal Sorcerer. I got a couple of copies of Tim. Like just 1 damage. You can call me Tim. Connected it, baby.
The Nehru mining facility is just ahead. Good luck. Brr.
And so shall he move to his final resting place. He's going to die there.
A report, Master Link. The map you possess corresponds to the actual terrain of this area with only 35% accuracy. The robot you met earlier modified your map to show past terrain that is now submerged below the sink sand.
Well, that means it was accurate before. I feel like they're trying to fight each other. Oh, it's gonna be funny. If I try to ride the cart now, it'll just... it just stops. Isn't there a Tim in the Un series? Probably. For those who don't know, in Magic the Gathering, there's a lot of sets of cards called the Un sets, because they always start with the prefix un. Like there's unglued, unhinged, unsanctioned. Unsanctioned. That was one of the latest. Oh, dang it! I missed.
No, I missed.
Don't worry, we'll get it back on the go around. Get in. Oh, this cube. Don't think I forgot about the one over there too. I just don't think I was able to get it at the time. Nice voice mod. Thank you, Archmage. I paid for it, I might as well use it. I found it's most useful for stuff like robots and computers, because it's a digital voice filter. That's the best at what it does. If you need to do things more specific than that, you kind of have to play around with the filters it gives you. Otherwise, it's like every other filter is just some sort of robot. If you can find it, Rexadecimal, I'd love to see it. It's probably a Tim that says, deal 1 damage to every card that has a letter E in its name. They love doing stuff like that in the unsets. It's where they put silly rules that account for things they never put in the actual game. Like, care about the artists that drew the card. Care about the flavor text of the card. Because it's just meant to be silly. Roll a d20, because it's the Sword of Dungeons and Dragons. And which is funny, because now there's an official Dungeons and Dragons set that has d20s in it. And like, whoops, this is official rules now. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Take that, Stork. You shall deliver babies no longer. Ooh, Archmage found something. Oh, I think you did find an actual card. Well, there's a card called a Tim, but he's Timmy, Power Gamer. This is a card Like, you can get this printed on a card, but it's not tournament legal. 4 mana, put a creature into play from your hand. Yeah, no, that would not fly in an actual game. That is so broken. Just any creature for free. Not for free, but for 4 mana. Instant speed. Like, no. That would just break all kinds of rules just for 4. But that's the point. It's based on the archetype of a player that all he really cares about is summoning huge monsters and not, like, do magic spells that do interesting things. And it's totally fine to be a player that does that. But usually these kinds of players are younger, they like to play the color green, and they just care about that power and toughness of the creatures they play. It's a lot simpler, but, you know, it's also just a nice little, more, I don't want to say casual, but less thinky way to play Magic. Hello? Mari Matas.
Master Link, I have information to report.
Can you report this while I'm not standing in quicksand?
I can confirm that you will not be consumed by this set in this current position. I suggest verifying your location on the map.
Oh.
Readings indicate that there is a submerged path beneath the sink sand. It is possible to wander along over the bottom of the path without submerging completely into the sink sand. Simulations suggest that it appears placing beacons to mark a safe route among these paths before seem to be significantly reduced risk.
Can I get more bacons then?
I suggest placing multiple beacons.
Thank you. Oh, heck. Sure. Huh. Well, thanks for telling me, Fee. You found Timmy's friend. Let me guess, is it Johnny? Is it Spike? Those are famous for being like the archetypes of Magic the Gathering. Yeah, it's Johnny. Yeah, it's Johnny. Let me find the actual card, because this is an entire article. Here we go. I found the card. 3 types of players in Magic the Gathering. 4 if you count Vorthos. Yes, Vorthos. Timmy was the, you know, supposed to be the quote-unquote beginner player. These are archetypes. These aren't really meant to make fun of people. They are kind of to make fun of types of people, but nobody in particular. Like, nobody actually named Timmy. But you got the other end of the spectrum, where you have people that instead of playing monsters, they just want to combo play. They just want to play combos. Search your library for a card, put it in your hand, shuffle your library. Just get any card, right? So the idea is this is a person that just, they don't really care as much about playing with your opponent. They don't want to, like, kill other monsters. They don't want to, like, do damage over time. They just want to play some broken 5-card combo. Just slap out Exodia onto the field and instantly win. To them, that is fun. And I'm going to be honest, it's a little bit of what I like to do when I play Magic the Gathering or any other card game. But, you know, not instantly. Not like, I don't want to be like, here's these 5 cards that instantly make me win. You want to play another game? Salty? Huh? No, I just want cards that work together, and, you know, these 5 cards make me very nigh unstoppable, but I can still be stopped, probably. That's what I like when I build a deck, because that means I built a deck that functions. And finally, the even more extreme version of wants to just win. Spike, Tournament Grinder. Legendary creature, human gamer. Use a card you own from outside the game that's been banned or restricted, put in your hand. Just wait to have a response. This one is the idea of, like, somebody that just wants to win at all costs. So not only do you want to get a combo, but you want to get it on, like, turn 1. You want to do, like, what modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Has turned into. I mean that as a joke, because, like, I think sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! Games last a turn 2. But the idea is to be ultra competitive, and that's where you get your fun. You get your fun by utterly destroying the opponent as fast as possible. Yeah, if those cards were in real life, if those cards were official parts of the game, oh my goodness, oh my dang. Be bad times for all. Let's see. want to see what happens if I head to over here, because there seems to be something notable. Maybe? Dragonfly? Sure, why not? Mine, 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 mine. Mine, 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 mine. Good enough. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-dun-dun. You have Exodia in your deck. Exodia's not that bad, actually. I've got this pre-made deck. I've talked about it on stream before. That came with Exodia and a bunch of cards to get Exodia. It's a fine strategy. Ironically, not the kind of problem I was talking about. Like, it's fine to want to play combos. It's fine to want a win condition. And, you know, if you're playing a card game, then if you're building your own deck, you probably want a win condition in there. But what should be fun for everybody involved is the ability to respond to that condition and, like, have it not be, oh, I have this in my hand, I win. The fact that it's 5 cards actually keeps it balanced. Whoa. Which just makes it fine. I'm gonna get up here. Yeah. Alright, Mr. Birdie Bird, your days are numbered. I'm almost out of seeds. Defeated your wife with Kuribo once and defeated her with a marshmallow. Both of them you gave both Mage Power and United We Stand. 5,000 attack. Pretty good. Pretty good. Kaiba's strategy of overwhelming power. Kaiba's a Timmy for sure. Kaiba's a Timmy. Yugi, at least, you know, when he had Exodia in his deck, was a Johnny Combo player. No, actually, yeah, he is just always a Johnny Combo player. Because he always relies on drawing the heart of the cards, like whatever he needs to complete a combo that happens to get him out of whatever situation. You know, magical Christmas land of getting whatever you want all the time aside. That's how his decks tend to function. Kaiba's decks are always about pushing more threats wherever possible. Just bigger and bigger dragons that fuse into other dragons. So that's fine. And then the spikes are all of the villains in the Yu-Gi-Oh series that just want to win because they want to take over the world with a children's card game. Yeah. Archmage's hopping into VR. Nice! Have a good time. You're using VR chat or whatever. Just be safe out there. Die, 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 die. Aw, man. Part that sucks the most about hitting the enemies into a point of no return is I don't even get spoils from them.
You are not in my memory banks.
Remember the name.
This is the power generator for the mechanism that opens the entrance to the Nehru mining facility. But it won't budge until you activate the remote power nodes and set those 3 dials to access them correctly.
Readings indicate the materials used to construct the generator are also present in this area. You can use your down.
Jeez, dude. Looking at how much time we spent in here, I may not get to the dungeon before the end of the stream. And here I thought I was taking a long time with the keys in the last area. That's fine. Okay, we'll take this game at a saunterly pace. It's just a little funny to me. I shouldn't feel bad about it. This is a comfy game. I should take my time. Ivy forgot World Ends With You comes out. Yep, another game that's coming out during all this madness. Madness! Really wish I had some way to attack those birds in the air. I'll find one soon, I feel. You have Neo Tweewee pre-ordered. World Ends With You. I like to call it Tweewee because it's funny. Tweewee! What is this? Some kind of Tweewee? Gotta remember to pick it up. Also, thank Twig, how you doing? You're late, but you're here. Hey, that's absolutely fine with me. I just hope you're having a nice night. We're exploring the desert. Unfortunately, Shantae isn't here. Could you imagine an official crossover? That's when she gets into Smash for sure. Hope we're having fun with these sassy robots. Look at this. I think I know what. Actually, I think I know what to do with that keyhole.
You're trying to figure out how to configure the device to get you into Laneru mining facility. Zrp. You look kind of suspicious. Zrp. I probably shouldn't be telling you how to access the remote power node to enter the facility. Zoop. And don't let me catch you stabbing or fiddling with this device. Bzz. Looking kind of sus.
You're looking sus. Huh? You little robot man, you. You little pile of scrap metal. You little hunk of junk. You little 2-core processor. Yup. That's not right. Yeah. I did it. This one definitely takes time to get to the temple. I feel it. A lot more time than, oh look, a tear droplet. A lot more time than the Elden one. Oh, hello? Oh! It's marked on your map, that's cool. Wanna know what this is all about? I should be finding other spots. I get it. I need to find other spots that react to my dowsing. Thankfully, this whole place is built like one giant spider web. What are you doing with my keyhole? Nothing. Nothing. Down with the flow. Oh, this is where that... Okay, yeah, that's why there's an X that marks the spot. The little dude told me about the, told me about the door to the Temple of Tim. Right, okay. Seems to be, something in that spot. Not even on the map anymore. Dun dun dun. Yeah. I feel like Abraham Lincoln from that episode of Clone High, where he runs for class president. Can you imagine Abraham Lincoln as president? Wow. And then he gets distracted during a speech by a paper bag. A plastic bag, rather. He just starts running after it. Plastic bag, plastic bag. Plastic bag, plastic bag, plastic bag. I still can't believe Clone High is getting rebooted. Remember when MTV had the shows on it? Oh, look at this dusty ass place. I know what goes here. What happens here? Look, it's my timesheet at work. Avoid workplace accidents. Safety first. It's all dusty because no one's been in the office for like a year. Doobadoo. Oh snap. 10 bombs. Pretty good. Wait, Clone High getting a reboot? Actually, AmericaOnline.AOL.com, I misspoke. It's getting a continuation! Because it ended off on a cliffhanger, and they are actually continuing exactly where it left off all those years ago. That is... Oh, I'm so excited for it. It was a TV show, kind of sitcom type thing, back on MTV, back in the 2000s, about clones of famous historical figures. Made by scientists who, quote-unquote, dug up famous guys and ladies and made them using genetic copies. And now the clones are sexy teens now. They're gonna make it if they try. And they're pretty much just discovering a world where, like... Yeah, they're supposed to be, like, John F. Kennedy and Gandhi and Abe Lincoln and the paragons of, like, humankind. But they're just teenagers and they're doing teenager things. It was such a... out there concept, and it worked way better than it had any right to. And it's made by people who are big names in directing now, whose names escape me, and I feel very embarrassed actually. Not me Googling. Not me Googling right now. Made by Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, and Bill Lawrence. Directed by Ted Collier and Harold Harris. And basically, I can't pretend to be part of pop culture. I'm very sorry. The people who went on to direct Into the Spider-Verse, basically. Continuation like Futurama. Although I don't even think Futurama took that long to get. Like, Futurama only ever stopped for, what, a couple of years at most? Clone High is like 15 years old now? You didn't get into Clone High. You watched more Time Squad and Cartoon Network. I mean, fair enough. I watched those too. I actually didn't get into Clone High while it was on the air, but just a little bit after. A little bit after. There's a lot of... I like how he turned back into an egg. Look at this little fella. Oh, hi. Ooh, he's dangerous. 20 years old now? You gotta be kidding me. It is not older than Twilight... It's older than Twilight Princess, isn't it? Was it 2001? Oh! 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 Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 rude. You weren't allowed to watch MTV yet. In 2001? I guess if your parents actually, like, watched what you watched on TV. Mine did not, because my parents are from the Philippines, and they don't know what's going on in American TV. They just watch the Filipino channel all the time. Like, they knew there was adult stuff on TV, but they didn't care as much. They kind of just trusted me to not watch weird things. Which was a mistake. Nah. I was generally a good kid. The only reason we ever had cable was to... Ay-ya! Watch the Filipino channel, basically. What is this? Oh. Wait, just deposit the little duder in here? Hello? All right, into the bug jail you go, little one. You need to be sentenced for your crimes. Oh, geez, he's dead. Dun 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 dun. Do not mess with Uncle. Yo! Oh, heck yeah. Nice arm, Link. 2002, so 19 years old. Oh, that is still older than I expected. I could have sworn it was at least mid-2000s. Like, you know, around PSP era? What year did the PSP come out? It's like a nut you can play outside. We old. Don't remind me AOL, it's fine. We're just experienced. Don't catch Queen Miku saying we're old. We are just experienced in the ways of the 90s and 2000s eras. Not me talking about dial-up this stream. People have dial-up now. It's not necessarily an old thing. Oh, heck yeah. Just outdated at this point. And I've heard that dial-up modems have actually progressed in technology to the point where, you know, you're not using your 56K. You actually have like a decent... Look at me, I'm trying to stab into it. I just have to press A. Pikachu! Use Thunderbolt Beam attack! People have dial-up in rural areas. It's more reliable. Ironically. Like, it works as internet. I'll tell you what, when I had 2G on AT&T. I hate AT&T as a service provider, by the way, because for some reason they throttled my phone when I was in college, and I just got like 0.0001 bytes per second download upload on the supposed 3G network, and I will just never use them again because they have betrayed me. Like, dial-up now is faster than that. Like, that's usable. You can use it to browse your social media, at least. Alright, okay. There should be another chest in here, according to the map. No, I opened that already. I think we're good. Let me survey the area. There's some dig spots, I guess. I'll go try to see what they're all about. Time to fill it with sand. I like how it just like zoops right on up. They won't attack me here, right? OMG HGB, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Welcome on into Skyward Sword. I am not dying at all.
Too much sand. It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Thank you for the raid, GB. How is you? How is you? Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. I can't believe. Why am I re-explaining Clone High? I had a Clone High styled JFK VTuber for the longest time. Thank you for that raid. Let me give you a shout out. Just dying in Kharkov. Aw, jeez. I haven't played Tarkov, but that's one of them multiplayer FPSs, right? Guys, go check out OMGHGB. I remember when he was playing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 3. That was a long time ago now, but met through Bradderfield, so you know they're pretty good. Pretty good. And, you know, hope you're doing well. You know, I only know that it's a FPS game because I was watching some Linus Tech Tips videos. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh ow. And they used Escape from Tarkov as a benchmark to test a computer they built, and that's all I know about it. But hey, what a coinky dink! What a coinky dink. Maybe I can jump this. Ah, jeez. You know what? Maybe if I kill it as a baby, it won't live to be an adult. And that's morbid. Fine, you live. Well, yeah, I hope your night's been good otherwise. I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing too well as far as your KD ratio, but, you know, we do be having days like that from time to time. One of those loot shooters where you take your own stuff and you kill other players, you can take their stuff. Oh, I see. Kind of like how I think PUBG was originally designed, something like that. You know, as one of those like zombie shooters. It's very interesting, the history of those kinds of games. Thank Twig says, you've been loving Skyward Sword. You can definitely see why people wouldn't like it. There are things you don't like, but the good outweighs the bad. They had a lot of good ideas that surprisingly, compared to other entries in Zelda, are quality of life enhancements. And you know, they do streamline some things about Zelda. No, 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 I need plastic bag, plastic bag, plastic bag, plastic bag. I would bet that the last key is over here. So I want to head here, there, and everywhere. Here, there, it's hip to be square. Here, there, and everywhere. Oh, but I can't, This'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be wonderful! I need to make myself a path somehow. Dun, dun, bo do do do. Boo, boo, Boo-doo-doo-doo. I need to plan better. I don't even know what you're talking about. You're acting as if I have a goal in mind. I plan when there's a goal, otherwise I'm just exploring. Bow, bow, bo-da-da-da. Thankfully, says the first and second dungeons are kind of just alright. You like the ones you've done after that. I was talking about this while I was doing the first and second dungeons of this game. It's interesting that they do a little bit of game design that Zelda almost never does, where there are places you can get to on the map that are technically always accessible, but they're just hidden from plain sight. And it's because you get the map that you realize, oh hey, there's a path down there. Why haven't I checked that? And you realize it's behind a bush or something. So, you know, the first time you would have looked at it from the outside, you wouldn't have seen it. Well, that's interesting, because it's like similar to Resident Evil in that if you know about it on a second playthrough, you can kind of just skip a lot of the dungeon. So it actually adds a little bit of replay value, believe it or not. Oh, I don't like what that bird's gonna do! But it does end up making those dungeons feel a little empty otherwise. Stop it, just stop it. Like the bombable wall in the second dungeon. Yeah! Didn't notice till you checked the map. I'm not sure whether I like or hate that as a part of Zelda design. If it becomes more of a thing, then I'm okay with it. I'm just not used to it. Here you go. Bye-bye. Time to run! Ah! Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. I just will say, it is a valid way to design a game. And like I said, they do that in Resident Evil, and people like the games for their speedrun ability. Plastic bag, plastic bag, plastic bag. Where did it go? I have lost it. Dang. Dun bum ba da da dun. Bum bum ba da da dun dun. Find a good place to. Why did I need to? For some reason, I felt like I needed to actually head into an alcove to check my map, like it was real time or something. I'm used to Twilight Princess, that's why. You go manage your inventory and you don't exactly like... It doesn't pause just because you're managing your inventory on the gamepad. Although I can pause it. Probably should have done that more. Ooh, we climbing. What is this, Breath of the Wild? Okay, so if my goal is the building that's right behind me, I should just find a door into the building behind me. Cool. Is this one more instance-based? Oh, you're talking about RuneScape. I know nothing about RuneScape. I played it once in middle school. And, you know, classic RuneScape. And I had a blast using the follow command to follow somebody else. Like, that was the first thing I ever did in that game. Oops. And then they gave me a gold just to have me stop following them. I'm like, cool, free gold. I wasn't even, like, trying to talk to them or anything. I just put follow on a person. Bum, bum. You mean exploration? I'm trying to, like... put together in my mind how instance-based applies to anything in Zelda, because when I think instance-based, I think like Final Fantasy XIV. Ow. Where you enter a dungeon and you're like, yeah, you get this specific instance that you can go to with your friends. That's not really a concept that applies to Zelda in any way. If you mean it's like little dungeons rather than an entire open world, then yeah. Just because of the memory limitations of the Wii. But, you know, while you're in an area, you do kinda get a little bit of exploration space. It's a lot more linear, if that's what you mean. Bum. When you say you go to area, loads of area. Yeah, definitely the Wii could not handle anything besides that. You're just sanctioned off to an area every time. It's not open world like Breath of the Wild is. But the areas are pretty big, actually. Bye-bye. Bum. Colin does that in 14, or no, 11. Just follow random people. Nice. Do they give you free gold, though? Honestly, that's how I make all my money in MMORPGs. Just follow them. And nowadays, people want people to follow them on social media. Ow. Bye-bye. Can't wait till I get the item of this area, which makes dealing with these fellows a lot easier. Yup, bum bum. Ba-da-do-do-do. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. So if you haven't played a Zelda game before Breath of the Wild before, they're a lot more puzzle-based. Like, think of the shrines in Breath of the Wild, and kind of just apply those to entire areas of the map. That's kind of how I can describe it, especially with Skyward Sword. Serves you right. And it's kind of what Zelda was. These sanctioned off dungeons that have whole, like, sets of puzzles and keys and whatnot. It's what people missed a lot from Breath of the Wild. A lot less of an emphasis on whole exploration of the entire map. A lot more story-based. I think my main problem with these crabby boys is just because I get hit once. If I happen to land in the sand, I just die. It's fine. I got hearts. Look at how colorful this place gets in the past. I didn't know these boxes were so blue. They're so blue I can see them. How about that? I'm actually colorblind. I'm literally colorblind. Not blue colorblind, but like red-green has aspects of blue. Makes more natural blues harder to distinguish. Zelda used to have this whole, you go to this area, explore till you find the dungeon, do the dungeon kind of thing. I think that's the best way I can... Yeah, thanks, Twig. That's kind of the best way you can explain it. Dungeons. Puzzle dungeons. Hey! Do. You say that's kind of what Breath of the Wild was, but with the open world? In that way, yeah. Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I know I say a lot of the time that I sometimes don't even consider it a Zelda game. But, you know, setting aside all the people that complain about it being different, it still follows a lot of Zelda and its core design. It's hard to explain, but the dungeons in Zelda are like the divine beasts in Breath of the Wild, but instead of just like go to these, oh, this is the entrance, wasn't it? Instead of like just go to these terminal points and, you know, collect them all, then you fight the boss. It's more like find the key to this door, which allows you to get the key to a different door, which allows you to get the key to a different door. But sometimes it's not literally a key. Sometimes it's beat these enemies, which opens the door. Or make the water flow from some sort of fountain into some sort of river, and it turns a giant water wheel that opens another door. Like puzzles like that kind of pretend to involve the environment that you don't really get anymore in Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is almost entirely combat. There's some stuff, like physics puzzles with the bombs and whatnot. But without getting further into it, like meticulously explaining everything you do in a Zelda type game, I think it's better to just kind of watch how I'm going through this area even. It's just this one big room, and you see I am killing stuff in it. But it's more me assessing what's in it. Using stuff like the main mechanic of this area, which is like that thing right there, the time shift stone. If I like hit it with something, it transforms the world. It transforms the room into a different state. It's the future state. And I basically have to use that to my advantage somehow. Oh, this was a bad idea. Okay, I'm safe up here. Alright, seeing how that changes things. I've ascertained that it doesn't really change my situation, so I'm going back to the past. I missed. So you always see, what is that? Did Link say toothpicks? What? Blue circles? Blue circles? Blue circles? I can see blue. Sometimes when it's blue-green, it kind of just looks like, I don't know, nature color? I don't know how to explain it. Like, these metallic boxes look very blue. Like, unnaturally so. And are these greenish yellow? I can't really tell what the other boxes are. They just kind of look like metallic yellow. Hard to explain. Trying to see if there's anything I can manipulate with my knowledge of how these areas work so far. I know those little insect eggs generate electricity. I haven't seen any sort of receptacle to put them in, though. When all else fails, just defeat every enemy in the area. Beetle's a cool item. You love how useful it is even outside the dungeon. For sure, for sure. It just got the ability to grab stuff, which is freaking awesome. If I saw any bombs to pick up... Oh, wait a minute! Does it also work on these fellas? Was that a stealth hint, Thank Twig? Because if it was, I love it. Okay! What does this do for me? Interesting. Oh, and I might be able to put it over there? That's pretty far, though. And even if I did... I can't open it. They're a light green color. Okay. It wasn't, might as well have been. So this is kind of the gameplay loop that old Zeldas used to have. You just explore your environment, try things with the items you have. You know, like the Sheikah Slate. But instead of runes, you got like actual bombs, the beetle, the bug net, the slingshot. All just tools that help you solve puzzles. And you just kind of fool around, learn how they work. and hopefully, eventually, figure it out. Shooba-doop-ba-boop. Okay, I'm gonna try going to the future again. Maybe there's a way to cross that gap, even though it's all sandy. Can it pick up a barrel? Given that Link can barely pick up a barrel, I don't think so, but in all fairness, I haven't tried. Oh, you know what? Actually, I answered my own question. Now that I see there's a current to this desert sand, I know there's a way I can cross it. Let's ride on this. Yet-da-da. I've done this before, I should know this. I was just so reluctant to deal with these guys because they're super annoying. Yet-da-da. Just once and for all. Yep, they do not pick up barrels. Ain't the works. Zelda's an interesting game to do like a game design study on. Because of its puzzly nature, the whole design of a Zelda game is to make the player feel smart, but really, it's about teaching the player the rules of the world and testing them whether or not they remember. And when games are built like that, sometimes the idea is it a failure of the player or a failure of the game designer if the player doesn't get something, you know? I'm not saying that to divert blame. I'm saying, what is the reason I got stuck a little bit? It's because I didn't want to fight those guys. I didn't want to fight them because they're annoying. But if I had something that, like, either made it easier to fight them or something that pushed me into the present, then I'd be more willing to fight these guys in the present, notice that, oh yeah, they're leading me over there. And that way, I'm a lot more willing to, like, figure it out. Because staying in the past was not going to help me there. Okay, what I want to do is activate the time shift stone from over here. Nope, don't do that. Now that I know the beetle can deposit the electric eggs. Right now I'm standing on a little, like, electrical generator. And I know it takes the insect eggs. I know that from a previous area like this. So my goal is just, how do I get an egg over here? Like this. You like how bombs work in this one? Throw, roll, set them down. Put bomb flowers in your bag. I was talking about that earlier. But yeah, my thoughts are basically like, it evolved into the remote bombs that you have in Breath of the Wild. Like, when you think about it, it's like, these bombs are meant to be affected by physics, and the idea of being able to pick them from flowers is like, you should be able to easily get more without having to buy them or look for them, you know? They evolved into remote bombs in the way that, like, you have the square ones, you have the rolly ones. So even though you can't, like, do the physics roll like you can in this game, you can still take their shapes into account when you set one versus the other. And you just have infinite. Oh heck yeah, Monster Horn. I think I have enough to upgrade my shield into, like, the next level. Because I believe that needed two. Yo-ba-da-do-ba-da-do. There's one thing in Breath of the Wild that was very different for previous Zelda games. You get all those tools at the beginning. You get the bombs, you get the magnet, you get the time stopper. Those are all given to you. And a big thing about Zelda games was, like, every time you get a new item, your mind races with the possibilities of what's available to you now that wasn't before. You didn't get that as much in Breath of the Wild because of that. That's something I hope they add to Breath of the Wild 2 in some way.
Master Link, all 3 remote power nodes have been activated. Please make your way to the power generator in front of Lenim's mining facility.
That's my cue. You have a hard time finding monster horns. I did get one from the bamboo cutting minigame from Peter. From Peter. Beta. So I'm thinking it might be possible to get infinite from him. Worth a shot. If I was mining them, if I was farming for them, that would be my go-to for now. You can get them there? I got one there. So I'm guessing so. Not sure if you have to get a specific amount or if he only gives you one. But I'd look there. Oh, hey, look at this. Huh. Wonderful! Also, I like how this gate kind of looks like a face. Kind of looks like a surprise face with a mouth going, "Arr!" Only need one? Easy. Yeah, heck yeah. It's a shortcut back to the beginning. Nice. Gotta go back. Also, that place has really good music. It really does. It's really atmospheric. I kind of want to play that mini game just to hear the music again. Oh yeah, da da. Oh do 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 do. Yeah. I think that's what I want the most out of Breath of the Wild 2. In addition to just dungeons, like actual full-fledged dungeons, I want the return of proper items. Because I love that sense of discovery. And while it's cool to have a sense of discovery in the world, I want that feeling, that Metroidvania feeling of, this was blocked off to me before, and now it's not. I know exactly what I needed to get here, and now that I have it, I'm excited to go check it out. Even then, Breath of the Wild is kind of has stuff like that. With the... Say, with Rivali's Gale, you can finally get to heights that you couldn't before. With Urbosa's Fury, like, you could just get thunder weapons or stuff like that, but you have more of an ability to influence electricity. There was this whole, like, element system in that game. Do I have to do this in the past? I think so. Yeah, it's too rusty. What the da? No spoilers. I got 2 raids from people playing Breath of the Wild right now. Oh, hello. They already know this stuff. Yes, da da. Ba da 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 da. Da da da. Yep. Now, how do I do this? I need to enter the combination. Mani matas.
A report, Master Link.
It's probably a combo, like certain angles.
The symbols on this power generator correspond to the symbols on the 3 remote power nodes you activated on each they are connected.
Oh. So left, up, bottom, right. Cool. Wait. Thunder was the second one. Okay, left, bottom, right, up. Oop. Oh, Colin's talking about... Yeah. If anybody mentions stuff that's in this game that hasn't happened yet, try not to, but I'm not gonna, like, get angry at it, because I do know the game already. I'm just gonna mention it out loud in case people are watching on YouTube. This is like pseudo no spoilers run, even though I'm offhandedly mentioning some things that are later in the game. More like, if this is your first time watching anybody play Skyward Sword, I'd like to have your experience be somewhat fresh. Look, it's a cake! It kinda looks like Mario on the front. What? Look at that schnoz! Let's go! Yo! Didn't that kind of look like Mario? I can't see it from this angle. Kind of look like with eyes and a mustache. It's a me. Hello? People complain that Fee spoils the puzzle. What? I think there could have been a better way to make it clear that the positions and the key were connected. Like, even if it was just a tablet somewhere that says, keep mind of the positions. Wait, is this a temple all its own? Oh, I think it is. Okay, no, yeah, I'm not doing this right now. This, I'm saving it for later. Hold on, we'll go back to the sky real quick, because I think I can upgrade my shield. Dun dun dun. I do like the music a lot, though. Sorry, little preview, but now's not the time. Kind of sucks a little bit also, because I'm not playing Skyward Sword tomorrow. I'm playing Skyward Sword. Ooh. Now, where's the bird statue? Here it is. On Thursday. Because tomorrow, Great Ace Attorney's coming out. And I'll be playing that on Tuesday and Wednesday. But hope y'all wait with bated breath for a link exploring the mining facility. It's where they're mining for bitcoins. They just have NVIDIA GeForce 3080 Ti's. I want a 3080 Ti. Oh geez, I should open that. Just so we don't have to do it at the beginning of the next stream, let me just clean up some of the stuff in Skyloft, if nobody minds. Let's go. I was gonna say something. I forgot. Aha! That's not where I meant to be. I meant to be right now. I saw a goddess chest. It's not an open one. Yep. Go, bird, bird. Let's get the Great Ace Attorney streams. You want to play the first one? Fair enough. Yeah, I anticipated this for sure. I know a lot of people wanted me to play Great Ace Attorney 2 when I streamed 1, but the translation for 2 wasn't complete at the time. It's still not complete. It's just that Capcom made an official one. Fair enough. I want you to experience the first one yourself, thanks to it, because it's amazing. That goes for anybody. Don't ever feel bad if you gotta skip out on my Great Ace Attorney 2 streams. I just, have already played the first one. First one's very long, by the way. I went in expecting, like, oh, this is a spin-off, right? It's probably only as long as the first Ace Attorney. Like, no, let me just say this. I started the first case, which is usually a tutorial case, and I was playing on an actual 3DS. I didn't plug it in because I was lazy. I thought, I have enough battery for this. It was fully charged. It ran out of battery during the stream, and I didn't save, so I had to replay it. Also, I got a free heart. Oh, I need to go to Beatrice to get my heart. Dang, she stole it. She stole my heart. So yeah, it's pretty long. The first first trial. Let's go take these ones. Oh, I got multiple beams now. Heck yeah. They're all the way over there. You've only beaten the first and second Ace Attorneys. They're very good. I implore you to play the third one, because the third one's my favorite out of the trilogy. But I will say Great Ace Attorney 1 is possibly my favorite game in the series now. The mechanics are actually well worked into the story without feeling like they're too gimmicky or complicated. That was my issue with the gimmick for Ace Attorney 5. And 4, a little bit. Without spoiling those games, a lot of times the Ace Attorney series started putting in these gimmicks for like, oh man, if that guy's sweating, he's lying. but they kind of just amount to, okay, he's sweating, press the he's lying button. Cool. What did that do for my experience? That didn't really enhance, that didn't make me feel smart. I just saw that he was a sweaty boy. Now, Ace Attorney is at its best when it gives you clues and actually lets you make conjectures based on those. Hello? Ah, I wanted that rupee. Fine, you can have it. Haru's halfway done with the second game. Finish it so you can start 3. Power through it, Haru. If you've already done case 2 of the second game, you've gotten past the worst of it. It's a meme, but people hate the second case of the second game. I can understand why. It's got clowns. It's got clowns. It's got a clown, okay? Oh, heck yeah, bombs. Ow. Oh, here's what I want to mention. You guys can't see it because I don't have a webcam, but I am currently resting my arms on my desk in a way that I don't realize is the way I played Skyward Sword back in the day. I've got my left hand kind of just I got my left arm resting on the desk, and then I'm using it to prop up my right arm. So I've got the kind of like, you know when Leon Kennedy uses a flashlight and a gun kind of pose in Resident Evil 2 and 4? Ah, yeah, silver rupees. How much money do I have? 400. Yes. Halfway to that 800 rupees, baby. And it's very comfortable, actually. It lets me have enough movement in my wrist to swing the sword, but it's propping up my arm. And my left hand is kind of just controlling the movement. You're nearly done with Turnabout Big Top. Cool. I actually like Turnabout Big Top. I think just people get a little sick of the characters. I'm fine with them. They're like, Ace Attorney has its wacky one-off characters. You know, love them or hate them, you know, they just exist in the world. If you don't like them, at the very least, they don't really stick around after that. I missed the chest. Where was it? Oh, it's up there. Larry Butts. I'm very sad because when people came into my Ace Attorney, I actually did do a Ace Attorney 1 stream. When people came to my Ace Attorney investigation stream, though, people were talking about Larry. Not Larry Coon. Larry Coon's cool. Pizza Heart! Thankfully, I only need 4. Take notes, Twilight Princess. What is this, a chicken coop? Out to work. Oh, wait a minute! This is where Beetle lives! Those who have business for me can find me here at night! Yeah! This is where Beetle docks his airship every night. His air house, his air shop. Oh man, is there a way I can, set a campfire and sleep for the night? I think so, but I just don't have that right now. I want Beetle. I want Beetle to be here. I want to see him at night. We just gotta keep it in mind for the next time we're around this area of Skyloft. I don't want to do the bamboo minigame again because I don't have a different sword. Let's go see if we can upgrade our shield. His night shack. Dum, dum, boom, boom. That's the metal that makes hearts appear often. Oh, I was confusing it with the metal you get in Beetle Shop then. Of course, they wouldn't give it to you for free. Yeah-da-da-da-da. Probably play the 3rd before you start Great Ace Attorney. I recommend it. Actually, yes. In terms of complexity, I actually do rank the Great Ace Attorney games as pretty high up there. I think less complex than Ace Attorney 4, but more complex than the trilogy. They do require you to pay attention to a lot of the stuff that happens. Beetle's so rich he owns an island in the sky.
Wow, like some kind of Studio Ghibli.
You know, I want to say that Skyward Sword is the most Studio Ghibli Zelda game. It's got that sort of anime style. It's got somewhat of a romance. Not that that's required for Ghibli, but you know, a lot of Ghibli movies have that. You notice I'm saying both Ghibli and Ghibli, so either nobody gets angry or everybody gets angry. Cover all my bases, you know? It's got flying in it. So many Ghibli movies have flying. Whether it's a flying machine or riding a bird or a broom. Think about it, it's very common. You think Beetle's bed is in his air shop? You have to sleep. Oh, yeah, maybe. Let's go check it out. Welcome to the scrap shop. I can use the stuff you find to upgrade your gear and make it stronger. Haha. Ba-da-da. Perfect. Easy. Best wooden shield with even more durability. Look at that thing. It's got like bird heads in it. Heck yeah. Go for it. Okay. He's like Toad from Mario Party. And look, he's got one of them sassy robots behind his desk. You just wouldn't have recognized them until you've been to Lanayru. Braced shield, very sturdy. Yeah, thank Twig. The music changes depending on which shop you're at. Let's listen to all of them. This one's my favorite, though. This is like the generic one. I haven't talked to these people yet, actually. Piper.
Next to dash of pepper. Delicious, another culinary delight ready to be savored and enjoyed.
Can I have some soup? I'm hungry. Crew?
Have you explored Skyloft at night? It's a different place under the cover of darkness. For example, if you go to the gear shop owner's house at night, he'll buy you treasures. Now, it's true there are dangers to be found at night, but a student at the Night Academy should have no trouble with that. All you have to do is nap in a bed until nightfall. That's it.
You know, I've always said Gilbert Gottfried is a unique voice, but I think I'm building the pieces to it. I should evolve on that.
Have you explored Skyloft at night? Jafar's making me... This parrot, I'm not just a parrot. I'm a living being. Affleck.
Dovos.
Tovakin.
Hi there. I hope you're pressing right whenever you need help. No. Here's like the fortune-telling music. You stare into the abyss, and it stares back. Here's the potion shop music. Clap, 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 clap. Mole mask and tight pants. Who has mole mask and tight pants? The scrap shop owner? Yes. And this music represents the generic shop owner. What's this guy's shop called? Just the general store? His chipper attitude that he puts on whenever he wants to make a sale. But really he's just tired. Tired of it all. Item check. Hi. Let's rearrange stuff. I still don't have many slots. I could probably buy an extra shot from Beetle while we're there. Heart metal. Can I get a description? No. Yeah. Good for now. And I think that's it. All right, to Beetle Shop we go. Hi ho, hi ho. Have I heard Gilbert Gottfried's real voice? It's nothing like what he uses for movies. He has a real voice? No way. I refuse to believe he talks in anything but that voice all the time. Like, I've heard him in interviews. That's just his voice. I wonder. If I hear his regular voice and I can imitate that, maybe that's a stepping stone to doing his exaggerated cartoony voice. Gilbert Todfreen. Gilbert Todfreen!
Now who's that?
Gilbert Todfreen, oh my goodness. Thank Twig hates it when you jump off of the thing and the bird doesn't come right away. What is that? Is it loading or something? Lemonade Cafe has been following a guide for Ace Attorney because you're dumb and you can't process stuff. Once you learn the tricks that Ace Attorney games do, it's not that bad. Which is why I got so confused when I played the Great Ace Attorney, because they pull out tricks that aren't usual. Honestly, that's why I got stuck on a lot of stuff in Great Ace Attorney. But it was refreshing for me, honestly. For the most part, if you listen to every testimony and press every testimony, then eventually you know you have everything you need. It's just a matter of connecting A to B.
Link, my little sister made it home safely. Thank goodness. I was so worried about her. Thanks so much for your help, Link.
He has a different voice every time I talk to him. I forgot that he gives gratitude crystals. 5 again. That's gotta be worth a reward from Betro at this point. You know what? Yeah, it's perfect that I'm doing Skyloft stuff right now. Hey, Link, Kukio's come home. I heard you were the one who found my girl.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. The missus is grinning from ear to ear. Gratitude? No gratitude? Sure. I think I already talked to him once. The first time I got Kukleo back. Kukleo. Beetle. Got stumped by the first puzzle and Layton won. To be fair, Layton just kind of... Sometimes Layton's just mean. There are some puzzles that are legitimately mean. I'm not gonna spoil them because I want people to... I'm not gonna say suffer, but I want people to know what I'm talking about, having experienced the pain. There are ones that are like, here's the setup to the problem. Now, the setup has nothing to do with the solution. We just want to make sure you read it correctly and didn't just assume that the problem is what we're presenting it as. Like, here's this thing that requires you to do a whole bunch of math that takes into account, like, dimensions and time. And it requires calculus to do the math way. But actually, you can just say it's 1 because you can add up the sides and they add up to 1. Oh my goodness. What's up, Beetle? He does have a bed in here. Got 400 rupees. I can afford something. It's the bug medal. Nah, I can't even afford that. Oh! Let's get that adventure pouch. Whoa! 300 rupees, baby. What's the dumbest thing you did as a kid? Wish to be an adult. What? You made your adventure pouch bigger. You can now fit an additional item inside. Thanks, Beetle.
Thank you.
Oh, it really suits you. I wonder if anyone's ever done Beatles' voice like Ringo Starr or any other member of the Beatles. I'll sleep until night. But if I sleep in his bed until night, where does he sleep? You find this website that's a Layton guide, a series of hints. No, not a Layton guide, Ace Attorney guide. Like you click, there's a vague hint. I love those kinds of guides, those spoiler-free guides. Wow. He's probably gonna get mad at me for, like, sleeping in his bed and forcing him to pedal hard for the entire day. Oh, that's why there's this little thing on the back of his ship. Can't do that yet. Forget stuff sometimes. Sometimes Ace Attorney is weird. I absolutely feel that. The most unfair parts of Ace Attorney are like the times where you know what argument you would present, but you're not sure which piece of evidence leads to that argument, you know? It's like you get this jewel and this piece of newspaper, and like you have to present the jewel, but a story, like literally the dialogue goes, hey, look at this newspaper that talks about this jewel. Like, why couldn't I present the newspaper?
Math. Math is evil.
Yeah. I do like the Layton games. There's this guide, I think it's official, available for Layton, where it kind of just shows you the hints that the game has, but you don't have to spend the in-game money. So, it's nice if I want to pretend I did the game without ever looking for a hint. Or if I want to, like, verify my answers before I submit them.
You! Look at who's awake! You, the guy who's been sleeping in my own bed! Stopping me from taking breaks! Taking up weight in my shop! Forcing me to pedal so hard! All day! Wakey for the young slugabed, You appear to be relishing that snooze, so I decline to wake you. But I must...
Oh, wait. But I must say, old bug, you did make the shop a mite heavier. Your accent. The mellifluous timbre of my voice sounds different to you. Perhaps a touch, I suppose. But pray, what does it matter, This is my humble home of sorts. When night draws her tenebrous curtain across the sky, I come here. A bit lacking in creature comforts, to be sure, but I can relax in peace. You're aware that loft wings don't fly at night, I'm sure, so I suppose I shall have to take you back to town with me on the morrow, When you wish to go back to Skyloft, just chase your dreams on the bed once more, and on the morrow you shall be there. Yeah, Beetle's just British at night, apparently. I mean, to be fair, so am I. You do want to get into Layton. You own all the games. I'm happy that I own all the games as well. Oh, look at how his shop... The perch upon which his shop rests has a place specifically for the bell, so it doesn't get crushed into the ground. He's thought of everything, huh? Well, there's not much I can do in this island for now. I just wanted to check it out. You know, fancy Beetle. Till morning. I do have all the Layton games physically. Thank goodness, because DS games are super expensive now. Hi, Beetle. Bye, Beetle. And they're fun games. I'd say... Oh, hi. Bye. Make liberal use of those hints, either on the online websites or in the game. They're there for a reason. And don't feel bad if the game, like, doesn't word things well. I mean, you can feel bad that it words them not well, but it's not your fault. The game sometimes just isn't the best at clarifying what it means. There was something else I wanted to do real quick. Oh, nighttime. I need to go see Betro. Yes. Whose bed shall I sleep in tonight? Let's use this house. I don't think I've slept here yet. You're gonna have Beetle nightmares. It's okay, you can imagine that he's Ringo Starr Beetle. I will say, your presence made the shop a bit heavier, I might, eh? You really shouldn't open people's cupboards without permission. What's he holding? Oh, what Beetle was holding? He was holding a little bug. You know, I probably could have gotten more dialogue out of him. Don't worry, we'll see it next time we go visit Beetle Shop at night. There's definitely something we have to get there. You saw that goddess chest? I'll talk to him again once that chest is available, I guess. Ivy's done cleaning. Just laundry. Congratulations. I keep forgetting this is Peter's house.
Listen up, pal. I don't want you getting too familiar with my little rainbow. And you've better keep your eyes to yourself, too, if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry, sir. I just can't help but look. No matter how much you may miss me, I don't make it a habit of having customers come around my house when I'm off the clock, you know. Or am I being too self-conscious? Should Beatrice also have a New Englander accent? I wonder. I don't know. If I'm committing to Peter being Peter Griffin. Hey Lois, I'm in a video game. Only tells you off for looking in the cupboard after you looked. What a little scamp this Link is. To be fair, it's the only one that ever shows any sort of reciprocation for love in any way. So, you know, this Link maybe not be the purest hero, but he is a hero. Gotta find that graveyard. It's around here somewhere. Five head, now. I'm sure Peter's got enough to deal with in life. He's a single father. He's just trying to run the family business. The bamboo. You know how few people come to the bamboo minigame? It's only registered Sky Knights who can actually fly their Loftwings around without license. Honestly, that really limits his clientele. What's up, Betro?
Oh, you've gathered quite a lot of gratitude crystals, haven't you? How magnificent.
Look at his eyes.
Please take this as a token of this demon's deepest appreciation.
Pizza Heart.
I'm still going to need more gratitude crystals to become a human. Please, won't you aid a poor, unfortunate demon in need? Oh, I want to be a human so badly it pains me. Shame you when you collected 30 of them.
30? What am I, made of crystals? Oh, you can visit him during the day? Oh. I never thought. You know, I always thought he might have been asleep during the day. I have literally never tried. I'll remember that for next time. Thank you for the tip. Go, 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 go. So then for that... Anything else I need to keep track of? I wish there was a bomber's notebook of sorts to keep track of your side quests. Because I think that's it for now. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to bed. And, get ready for getting into the dungeon first thing. In fact, I'll go save in the dungeon just so we hear that beautiful music. Doesn't he buy stuff for me at night?
Hey!
Oh well. Bedtime! Pizza Heart.
Yugi boy!
Da 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 ba da da. Wonderful! The item shop guy buys stuff. Oh, the other guy. Okay, got it. Man, I remember so little about this game. I'm not sure why. I played it relatively recently. I don't know. I'm glad that I'm giving it a new lease on life. I'm glad that I'm giving it the attention I probably should have back when it first came out. It's like a brand new game for me. And I'm fine with Breath of the Wild 2 not quite being ready yet. Because, you know, if it was out anytime this year, I would not even give Skyward Sword HD a chance. Because I've already played it. So it's probably good. It gives them a little bit more time to make the game of their dreams. Hopefully. Let's go! They said gear shop, which confused you too. Oh. You're right. That's probably why I thought the tinkering shop. When I think gear, I think like, oh yeah, gear, wrench, the fixing shop. The stones keep track. Stones? 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 Rocks? I didn't know these islands had names. Stones. Stones? Tablets? Bum 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 bum. Let's go into the giant Mario cake. And it'll be the perfect place to call it for the night. Wow, it took me 4 hours to do all that. Am I complaining? Nah. I just am very happy that it was enough to fill out a single stream. So keep your shoes on, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle, y'all. No Skyward Sword again until Thursday, but watch out for those ace attorneys. They'll get ya. Save and quit. The item shop guy does sell stuff, so it counts as gear. I guess he never really... I kind of just wish they said, like, his name, which I don't remember at the moment, but if they said his name, I might have remembered it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, well, well. Oh, look. Look what I've resorted to doing just because I don't have the VTuber up and running.
I've taken on the body of another. The parasitic chicken is spreading. Spreading.
Gossip Stones. This game has Gossip Stones? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Well, I guess I'll re-find out eventually, Conan. And also, I don't know how much stream delay there is. It feels like as the night goes on, there gets more and more. Spaghetti, welcome. It's ending time. Goodbye. Thank you, everybody, for being here. The Gossip Stones were removed in the remake. Oh. Well, that explains why I haven't encountered one. Ah, jeez. Alright, okay, well. Well. There's a USB cable wrapping up my legs and I don't even know how it got there? Weird. Everybody, thank you for hanging out for the Skyward Sword. It is a pleasure to play this game. This game is like brand new for me. Also, honestly, with as much as stuff I forgot, my favorite part, it's something that kinda did go away because of Breath of the Wild, but I totally want Breath of the Wild 2 to learn from it. Having the areas in between dungeons also having puzzles and making them more dungeon-like, it really kept you on your toes and taught you things that you need for the rest of the game. So I remember that being a point that the developers were talking about making Skyward Sword. They want the game to feel more cohesive. They want the gameplay style to feel more consistent. Like, it's just puzzle after puzzle. But not in a way that makes you feel tired of it. Like, you can always come back to the sky and rest up and do side quests. And in that way, now I really understand why they designed the game the way it is. Yeah. So, I'm ready to play the rest of this game, giving it that benefit of the doubt, giving it that new perspective. And that'll have to wait. So, with that, thank y'all for hanging out. It was a good time. It was a good time, and I hope y'all enjoyed. Tomorrow, be there. Now, you know, with visual novel streams, I haven't done one in a while, but I probably won't be reading chat as closely out loud, because I want to keep the game at, like, a certain flow. But bear in mind, I can read while I'm reading the game. So, you know, don't ever feel like just because I don't read your chat out loud that I'm, like, ignoring it or anything. I can still... Although, I'd rather, like, the chat keep civil, you know? I can moderate, but I'd rather just, like, enjoy everyone's reactions to the plot threads that are unfolding. And I'll probably restate that at the beginning of Great Ace Attorney 2. But, you know, it's been a while since I've played a visual novel on stream, so it bears repeating. Time to go monkey! Hee hee! Wait, this is Dragon Roost Island. No, this is Windfall Island. Close, though. It's only like a couple squares off. Let's go! Glad to catch the stream. Thank you, Colin. And thank you, everybody. As always. Also, hold on. Let me see if there's stream art. As always, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. If you ever have any art, post it to the Discord or tweet it at me. I can read. What? Apparently. Maybe. Maybe I just pretend to read and I happen to guess exactly what everyone's saying by reading your minds over the internet.
Thank you.
Follow the YouTube channel for past VODs, and you know, if you want to watch the Great Ace Attorney 1 playthrough, it's a couple of years old now, but it's still pretty good. Like if you play Great Ace Attorney 1, then you can follow along with my playthrough with the fan translation and compare how that differs. Cause it's interesting. It's a fan translation, but they tried their hardest to do what Capcom would do. And now we can put that to the test. That's why I want to replay Great Ace Attorney 1, but I don't really have the time to do that when 2 is right there. And yeah, if you're going to sleep, have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Let's go find somebody to raid. But until then, sleep well and stay clucky, everybody. Stay clucky. Bye-bye.